Am I live? Am I live? Let's see here. Let me see here. Am I live, baby? I'm live. I sound like shit, but hello there. Hello. I can't even do the whole bit at the beginning. Jesus Christ. For the record, I do have like a bit of a lung infection. Oh shit, feedback. I have a lung infection at the moment. I got antibiotics today. But yeah, if I sound like hell, if I sound like shit, it's because I got a lung. Blame whatever is in my lungs. Yeah, what to say? Yesterday was really bad. It's a bad day for me yesterday. Good lord. Enough of, though. I should probably like boot up Fate. See my here. I did read a bit of Fate on my free time, but not enough to like, you know, that you can't just like guess what happened. Basically, just slice of life stuff. We're still on the first 3 days. Let's go continue where I left off, which is in a dream sequence. All right. So yeah, yesterday was pretty bad. Not sure if how much of this I should read. I always envision a sword. So yesterday I had a, as the title says, I did have a mental breakdown at work, and my god. Little Pringles, welcome to the stream. Saws to heart the breakdown. Well, I don't know what saws to heart means, but if that's any consolation to me, thank you, I suppose. I'm kind of an old guy at this point, even though I'm still in my 20s. When it comes to like slang and stuff, I don't know. Sorry to hear. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, it's I don't know. Like, it's one of those things where I'm not sure what else I could have done to avoid. Basically, what happened was, well, let's just say I work in a customer service environment, right? That's my current job. Trying to get out of that, but it's gonna take some time. You know, background checks and all that. You know, I got a different job lined up. You know, at this moment, but not working there yet. So basically, what happened was, okay, let's just say, without like giving away where I work, customer wants a deal. I can't authorize the deal because I'm not a manager, but I say, you know what, I've been through this kind of thing before. I'll find a manager to initialize, like possibly get you like a deal on an item. Let's say milk, right? Let's say you want a gallon of chocolate milk, but we only have a half gallon of milk. Possibly we can get you a deal where you get 2 gallons, no, 2 half gallons of milk for the price of a full gallon. Okay, I'll find a manager for you, right? Trying to find a manager wherever I can, it's taking time. Can't seem to find a manager anywhere. So I'm kind of freaking out a little bit because I do take my job seriously. Even though I guess a part of me shouldn't. More than that, the customer, like, you know, finds me, starts yelling at my ass. Now, you gotta understand that at this moment in time, when it comes to this current job that I have, I'm kind of like done. I'm like tapped out. You know, I'm already like on the edge of like just kind of like, you know, giving in the, you know, throwing the towel. Hence why I'm trying to find a different job at this moment in time. Customer starts freaking yelling and stuff because I'm taking too long. I'm telling her, like, I'm trying to find a manager and all that, but she keeps escalating. So I have to go to the, and I'm just like heated and all that, but I don't take it out on the customer directly. I go to the back and I just have a breakdown in the back because I'm just not used to this kind of like engagement, you know? I just can't handle it. I'm just not built for, you know, like such heated like engagements, and while being able to keep my cool, you know. I'm kind of a person who like likes things to be straightforward and organized because that's how my brain works. So being heated up like that, you know, in my almost in my face, you know, out because I couldn't find a manager to initiate like a deal on an item or two. It really drove me up a wall, and I ended up, you know, like lashing out not at somebody else but at myself. I was enraged at myself, right? And I calmed down a bit, but but my mind was kind of broken at that point. And I was told that, you know, I was like mind broken. Literally. I just wanted to go home. You know? Hello, Nightly Data. Welcome to the stream. I'm just telling the story of what happened yesterday at work and what led me to a mental breakdown. Basically, in case you weren't like around, customer wants a deal on an item. Try to find a manager to get a deal on that item for the customer. Can't find manager. Customer lashes out at me for taking too long. And I get heated. I go to the back and I just start breaking down, like mentally, and really just go like I just wanted to go home. Yeah. I was just really like livid, just really fucking just done. I'm done with the current job I have, like mentally speaking, and I guess to an extent like physically as well. So I was just told to go home. I feel like I fucked up though, like letting such a thing like get so escalated, because dude, like I just caused a scene in the back, and I think I might have like compromised my current employment. I mean, that again, I'm on my way out anyway, you know, with a different job that's currently, like, they're currently doing background checks on, you know, to make sure I don't have anything, like, I don't have a criminal record or anything, so it'll go through probably. But I'm sorry to hear that, man. Believe me, I have my own fair share of difficult customers and bosses. We find a better job. So it's important to take a step back and just breathe if you can. Yeah. I don't know. Again, I'm just not made for such an engagement, you know. Some people can be, you know, like keep their cool under pressure. I just can't. I just get overwhelmed and really just start fucking like melting down. Yeah. And it doesn't help that I'm sick physically. Again, lung infection right now, so my voice is kind of out of it. I was coughing a lot, like over the past like 4 or 5 days. 4 or 5 days, of like having like this illness. On top of that, I'm like, shit, man. I'm just not in the good. I was just not in a good state of like period. Yeah. See. Hopefully, I mean, technically speaking, I haven't heard anything about like. I mean, I guess I'm technically not fired right at this moment, but at the same time, they aren't saying anything. So it's kind of putting me on edge. You know what I mean? Yeah. No rhyme or reason to it. Perhaps this is what defines me as, well, me, as Shiro Emiya. When, how? If you're talking about, like, the story I just told, yeah, it is what it is. It's just difficult, man. Being sick, oh. I don't know, I've just been sick over the past like 4 to 5 days. I have no idea why. I just got a lung infection. Not the first time. I had a lung infection earlier in the year as well. I got antibiotics today. So I got that much is like at least like I got that much like lined up at least. I took my antibiotics for the day. It sucks though, because it's just very uncomfortable. Like physically, you can't sleep for shit, and cough a lot, and you gotta blow your nose, because it also triggers, like, your nose to be all fucky. Might be a flu if it's not not a lung infection. Are you sure it's alright to stream then, especially a VN? Sure. Fuck it, why not? I'm gonna read. I think hopefully Saber appears somewhere. I don't know. I have dreams of my own. Only things in my mind while I sleep are what others taught me long ago. For example, on how to be a mage. Even if I'm not a full-fledged mage, it's only natural for a mage to be aware of the world they're in. Put simply, a mage is an outcast from society. But even outcasts need to band together to survive. My old man told me there's a society of mages called Mages Association. He also told me I shouldn't ever get involved with them. The Mages Association is said to conceal the existence of magecraft and manage mages. The Mages Association watches over mages and makes sure their magecraft doesn't affect society. But the strange thing is that they don't really prohibit mages from abusing magecraft either. According to Kiritsugu, the Mages Association is only interested in concealing mystics. Even if, say, a mage carried out an experiment that sacrificed, let's say, a lot of citizens, the association wouldn't punish them. Well, pretty fucked up. Alright. Their priorities are expressly in preventing the public from becoming aware of magecraft, which does not mean magecraft is completely banned. Honestly, anything goes as long as the truth doesn't come out. At least that's what seems to be how much inane bunch conducts themselves. I probably read that all wrong. For the record, I'm also on cough medicine, so it's there's a bit of a drowse. in my going on as well. Whatever it is, the Mages Association's surveillance is absolute. Typical magecraft research sacrifices the lives of ordinary humans, which in turn risks revealing the existence of magecraft to the world. As such, the Mages Association doesn't permit research that would harm society. Ultimately, mages conduct their research in the privacy of their own homes, while the world is none the wiser. So mages sometimes go into hiding to escape the association's scrutiny and oversight. So there may be some mages living in this town, I just don't know it. Also here, Fuyuki is a spiritual hotspot of sorts. That probably means there's some prestigious mage with a storied history of living here. They're called second owners, elite mages the association entrusts to watch over their territory. Other mages who live in the same area must visit these secret second owners first to get permission to build their workshops. My old man was an outlaw who cut ties with the association and moved here without the consent of Fuyuki's second owner. So in a way, our family is a bunch of trespassers living in a house without permission from the landlord. Which means the second owner doesn't know that Kiritsugu Amiya was a mage. So I tend to feel like our family status as mages is kind of unclear. I'm hungry, man. Shit. What do you think I should get, delivery-wise? I feel like eating some junk. I want to stuff my belly. Whatever the fuck. At this point. I wonder if there are any deals going on DoorDash. I don't know. But then my old man, the bona fide mage, died. Even though I'm his disciple and son, I don't know a thing about the Mages Association, and have no real knowledge about being a mage. I had a burrito with a cookie and Sprite. To be honest, that sounds good right about now. I would love a burrito with a cookie. And maybe a Dr. Pepper instead of Sprite. I have a feeling the association would want to dispose of someone like me, but they haven't made any sort of move. Apparently the Mages Association doesn't have many eyes in Japan. That's probably why I haven't been found yet. Oh shit. That doesn't mean I can't let my guard down. The eyes of the Mages Association are said to be everywhere. If someone commits a crime using magecraft, the church's heretic hunters will make their move. Using magecraft, however half-assed you may be about it, makes you enemies. So, with all that in mind, I honestly want to study being a mage on my own. Alright, now, finally he's awake. I wake up as the sunlight starts to pour through the window. Looks like the sun is just coming up. Still dark out. Oh, God. Let's see here. I get up, try not to let the morning cold discourage me, and quickly fold up my futon. It's 5:30. Wow, that's early. I've always been an early riser, no matter how late I go to bed. I might mess up once in a while, like yesterday, but that's rare. I mean, getting back to the topic of work, for the record, I have like days off, scheduled. I'm not even scheduled until Sunday. Then again, we are doing a remodel to the store that I work at. But I don't know. This is scheduled before yesterday. Just, cutting hours in general. It's really concerning. But anyway. Okay, breakfast. I let Sakura do all the work yesterday, so it would look kind of bad if I didn't return the favor this morning. So hurry up and finish making breakfast before Sakura comes. I cook rice and make miso soup. Yesterday the soup had daikon radish and carrots, but I'm making onion and potato miso soup today. I make the egg omelet and use the leftover konnyaku to simmer it with bonito flakes. I make incisions into the sari fish, which will be the main dish, and sprinkle it with a little salt. All I have to do is broil it, but I can wait until the last minute. But that can wait until the last minute, rather. I fucked up there. Yeah, that'll do it. Maybe I should, whatever. Maybe like, let me go on like DoorDash real quick, see what the hell they have. I might as well. Okay, let's see here. I'll read while I go through this. Let's see, it's almost 6. Finished earlier than expected, so I have time on my hands. What should I do with the extra time? I swear there's supposed to be like a choice there, but it's like there isn't any. At least not right now. Let me save anyway, just in case. I want to come back to it. Guess I'll work up a sweat if I have so much time. Damn it. Changed Windows. There we go. Morning exercise is my daily routine, so I might as well do some light workouts. I kind of feel like having Wendy's for some reason. Fuck. It's either Wendy's or El Pollo Loco. I don't know. Then again, I kind of want a burrito after you mentioned it, Nightly Data. I heard this doesn't have the OG OST, but uses the remastered version only. Personally, I played with the OG without realizing, so I heard bits of the new one. I thought it was inferior. Some tracks are inferior, I would say. I would say that some tracks are kind of inferior, like melody-wise. But I would say that I kind of preferred like the remastered tracks for the most part, but let's say I forgot the name of it. One of the tracks I prefer the original over the PS2 or remaster versions. Anyway, let's see how much can I get from El Pollo Loco. 'Cause again, I do want a burrito and stuff. Sounds good right about now. God. Okay, I'll go through this as I read. There's a respectable dojo built in the Emiya house. It was added as a sort of afterthought when the house was constructed. Didn't we go through this? Because I swore Shiro is, unless he's not, this, I don't know. Shiro loves to blab, just like Reen. Which is why this dojo wasn't built for a specific purpose. Literally talking to yourself, Shiro. Anyway. Fujina apparently used this place as a playground even before I came to this house. But then I became Kiritsugu's disciple, started using this place more often. Fujina hated me for that for a while. Anyway. There's only one thing I do here. Training to be a mage means I can't neglect training my body. Can't neglect training your body, Shiro. Hold on a bit. Get a Dr. Pepper. No salsa with the chips. FYI, yes, I am navigating like this app while I'm reading. One of the conditions of being a mage is maintaining yourself at physical peak. I do remember there being just one song that was just straight up bad outright, the remaster, but the rest I've heard are fine. Oh, okay. I suppose I agree. Wait, oh, let's see here. It's no salsa. Dart. Ah, this app's so sluggish. And there we go. Okay. One of the conditions to be maintaining yourself in physical peak. Kiritsugu was still alive. He and I sparred often. Well, more than he just kicked my ass every time. So I never really learned how to win myself. But at least I learned the difference between a fight and a battle. In other words, I learned the difference between killing and beating an opponent, how to conduct myself in each situation. Knowledge and experience are different. Without the knowledge to know the difference, it's hard to tell if you've gotten yourself into a fight or a massacre. It's as simple as that. Learning magecraft means there's a risk of perishing on your own, as well as the risk of having to fight. As to mages, that means killing each other. That's why Kiritsugu wanted to teach me that I must always be ready to face death. But the person reminding me of that lesson is long gone. So the only thing I can do alone is some simple exercises. Stretching, pull-ups, sit-ups. It's no different than what the members of the Kyoto Club do in the morning. Doing the Saitama method, Oh, sure, Shiro. The only difference is in the intensity. Hey, Sakura. Nice.
朝食の支度なら済んでる。あとは食器の支度と魚に火を通す。
Alright.
それならお手伝いします。食器の支度は任せてください。
Sakura is clearly eager in her reply. And coming in behind the ever dependable Sakura.
この匂いはシローの卵焼きね。そっか、今朝はシローの朝ごはんなんだ。
Fujine casually heads to the table.
まあ、あれは放っておいて。
We are on like day 2. Then again, Saber doesn't appear until like day 3. That sucks. Well, let's just ignore her for now. I need to grill the prepared fish.
皿は真ん中のやつ使ってくれ。その方がうまく見えるから。
Right?
この表面がブツブツのですか？
そう、それ。焼き物は皿にも気を配らないと手抜かりになるからな。で、大根はもう吸ってあるから。
Actually, is it me or is the volume a little low? Nah, I guess it's... Okay, I guess the music can be a little... No, I think the music is where I want it to be. I guess maybe the voices should like... Master volume at 100, voices. Let's raise it up to 70. Alright, let's go back to it. Sakura reaches far to take out the plates. ... Actually, I've been thinking, maybe I should like try Fate Extra. Right? I wonder if I should do a Fate Extra stream like tomorrow or something. So I do have the ROM and the emulator like all ready to go for the most part. Just need to like, I don't know, do it, I guess. Let's see. As she reaches out, I think I see a faint bruise on the back of her hand. Shinji! The music stops for dramatic effect. Nice. Hey Kairu, welcome to the stream. Hello Hod. Also nice thumbnail, but I prefer Saber, Receiver, Shiro, Backshot. I just did that because it's funny. You know, I just made the thumbnail because yeah, you know, come on, Because, you know, it's lore accurate to an extent, you know what I mean? Saber at one point did have the ability to do that. You know, just saying, you know? It's a good thumbnail, right? Love it. I love how it turned out. What's that bruise on your hand? Oh shit. Oh no. She averts her eyes, looking uneasy. Her reaction makes how she got that bruise clear. Actually, before the retcon, I mean, nah. Wait, did they retcon the magic dick thing? I'm out of the loop, and if that's the case. But did they retcon Saber having a magic dick when she was king? That's news to me if that's the case. Like, wow. They actually retconned it. The son of a guns.
違います先輩。これは転んでぶつけちゃったんです。ほら、私鈍いでしょ。
I mean, when it comes to this scene, like, I think when it comes to this scene right here, I mean, it's so much more effective in the original, right? Because, you know, you get the uncensored content and you know the extent of how much Shinji abuses her. I think Real Tenua, which is what this is based on, really just like neuters, you know, the effect of stuff like this, I think. Sakura, come on. And to think that Shiro is quote unquote friends with a dude like this. Sakura falls silent. Sakura may seem docile, but she's surprisingly stubborn. It's no use saying anything to her now. Wow. Shinji, you don't deserve to get in the robot. The moment I say Shinji's name, Sakura awkwardly looks away. It can only mean that he is the cause of the bruise on her hand. Shijimato has a bad habit of treating his younger sister like crap. Noticed it about a year ago. Every now and then I'd see Sakura injured. She'd always make excuses when I asked what happened. When I asked Shinji about it, he revealed to my shock that he'd been the one who hit Sakura. I asked why, and he told me it was because she'd done something he hadn't liked. Got pretty pissed off, so I did to Shinji what he'd done to Sakura. We haven't been on great terms since then, yet you're still quote-unquote friends with the guy. Interesting. Must be really... The Japanese really do have a high tolerance for fisting. Anyway. Senpai, have you made up with my brother?
先輩にとってはそうでしょうけど、お兄さんにとっては喧嘩をしたことになるんです。だからその気を
I can't believe I fucking said that. What Sakura says strikes me as odd.
気をつけろってシンジを
Be careful of Shinji.
はい、兄さん、目の敵にしてるって聞きました。その先輩が退部するようになったのも兄さんのせいだって。
それは違う。部活を辞めたのはシンジとは関係ない。いや、そりゃ多少はあったかもしれないけど、そんなのはさくらが気に病むことじゃないぞ。
Wow.
確かに
Shinji's like, no, not Shinji. Shiro's such a cool dude.
これは
I pointed at my left shoulder. It's a little scar there. Happened about a year and a half ago. Something fell on me during one of my jobs, injuring my left shoulder. Ended up with just a broken bone, but I also came away with a burn to my shoulder. After the accident, I quit the Kyoto Club. There we go. Had to like only close the window. Our school's Kyoto Club, out of respect for formalities, allows students to perform sacred shooting rituals. Male students participating in this exposed their left shoulder. Shinji pointed out that it may be disrespectful for someone performing a sacred shot to expose a scar. And since I was getting busy with my various jobs, I decided to quit the club.
しつこいようですけど、本当にもう弓はしてないんですか？藤村先生も怪我なんて支障はないって言ってるのに。
何を平和な。藤姉は全身骨折しようが支障ないっていうやつだぞ、さくら。
I mean, granted, Shiro, you gotta get over his eccentricities and PTSD and his affinity for blades and stuff. Other than that, cool guy. You know? Well, that and his casual misogyny that he has on occasion. But, you know, he's doing it because he has those views because he wants to protect the women, you know? He wants to protect the women. Even if he believes that getting mugged or molested is a good thing for you. It teaches you humility. For those who don't know, that's a reference to the Mirror Moon translation, which I think they might have fixed that for this. We'll see. We haven't gone there yet. We have not gone there yet. So, yeah. I mean, I even like just to bring it up real quick, I guess. Yet again, you know, Shiro says some of the strangest things, even in this translation. You know. Let me load it up. Okay, yeah. Oh shit, her serious face. She's not kidding. She ain't fucking around with that face. You know? I know I should give her a serious answer, but unfortunately I can't give Sakura the answer she's looking for. Freaking SSD chugging along when it really shouldn't. Okay. Wow.
さくらが卒業するぐらいまでにはなんとか。その時はよろしくな、さくら。
Looking forward to having you look after me then, Sakura. Wow. What are you, an old man? Shiro's fucking old. Anyway, let's see here. Where is this? This curious piece of dialogue. Oh, here it is. This is like, I just love some of the stuff Shiro says. This is real, by the way. Got it. As long as you're with Sakura, I won't worry, even if you're attacked by perverts or bears. Very caring, Shiro. Like, thank you, Shiro, for that bit of, like, you know, thank you for your opinion. God, Shiro is the yeah, he is the greatest feminist, Nightly Data. He is the greatest feminist that ever lived. Anyway, I pat Sakura's shoulder.
私その時をお待ちしています。
Take care of me when I'm like really old and I'm pooping my pants all the time. Hope you can look forward to that, Sakura. Anyway, let's continue on. Enough with the weird stuff Shiro says, man. Stop being weird, Shiro. She nods so violently, it looks like she might drop the plates. Wow. It's almost 7:30. Sakura and Fujine have long since left the house for their morning club activities. Went to school earlier yesterday because he asked me to, but I leave the house at the usual time today. Doot. I noticed something strange as I walked down the hill towards the intersection. Several police cars are parked in front of a house. Something must have happened since the crowd has gathered. There are easily 20 people watching. I'm curious, but the mass of people prevents me from finding out what's happening. I don't have much time, so I should hurry to school. I mean, it's no big deal, it's just a murder. I make it to school 10 minutes before the first bell. As I cross through the gate with plenty of time as usual, one of the best girls comes into view. I run into a familiar student.
なんだ、まだ着替えてないのか、三辻。もうすぐホームルームだぞ。俺に挨拶なんかしてる場合じゃないだろう。いや、ごもっとも。相変わらず釣れない野郎だね、エミヤは。
I don't know what's so funny, but she laughs heartedly, not caring about her surroundings. This is Ayako Mitsuzuri. She's been a classmate of mine since we were first years. She's currently the captain of the Kyudo club. She's an unbelievably insightful person, but I was expecting, and it was expected that she would be the team's next captain since her first year with them. Mitsuzuri is a precocious sort. People have always had high hopes for her, even leaned on her, ever since she was a first year. Then again, she gets mad whenever someone mentions that in front of her, claiming she doesn't look as old as people think. No, just something lewd. You know, other than that, you know, you're good. There's seriously not enough Rule 34 of Mitsuzuri. Very underrated character. You know, I've always said on Twitter that Rule 34 really does, you know, make or break your, you know, product or fan base or what, you know, anime, game, whatever the fuck, right? Yeah, you hear what happened to Concord? It's shutting down. And you know why it's shutting down? Because no one is making porn of it. I keep saying, you gotta make sure you appeal to the horny crowd when you make a game like that. Because if you don't, it's just gonna die. I mean, Overwatch has seen better days, but you know what? You want to know why Overwatch is still relevant? People still play it, and you know, people, even if they hate it, still, you know, give a shit enough to like talk about it. It's because of the porn, damn it. Concord died because it didn't have enough porn, if any porn. So yeah. What I'm trying to say is that Fate Stay Night has a lot of porn and is very relevant. Because it also, because not just because it's one of the greatest visual novels of all time, because damn it, you can make porn of just about anybody in it. True facts. True facts.
お、言うじゃん。いいね。正直に答えるくせに何をどう考えてたかは口にしないんだもの。エミヤ、シンジと違って隙がないな。
シンジ？なんでそこにシンジが出てくるんだ？
I mean, seriously, that game like died in less, not even a month, like 2 weeks. You know? I mean, I knew the game was like a total failure, but it failed in less than like a 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks of failure. Unbelievable.
それにお忘れでしょうが、私これでも弓道部の首相なの。うちの問題児と辞めちまった問題児をくっつけるのは自然な流れだと思わない？
Wow.
確かに自然だ。弓道部ってのは関係ないけど、俺とあいつは腐れ縁だから。
あ、カチンときた。あんたね、弓道部の話になると急に冷たくなるでしょ。いいご身分よね。シンジをほっぽっといて自分はさっさと退場しちゃうんだから。後に残された私とかさくらの気持ちとか少しは考えてくれてもいいんじゃない？
Wow.
シンジのやつ、またなんかやったのか？
Oh, damn straight he did.
あいつが何もやらない日なんてないけど。ま、それにしても昨日のはちょっとやりすぎか。1年の男子が1人辞めたぐらいだから。
Wow. What a dick. Mitsuzuri sighs gravely. Seeing her look so serious is rare to begin with, but the rest of her story is particularly alarming.
なんだよそれ。部員が辞めたってなんで？
シンジのやつが八つ当たりしたのよ。わざわざ女子を集めてね、夢を持ったばかりの子にシャをさせて的中するまで笑い物にしたとか。
はぁ？お前、そんなバカなこと見過ごしたってのか？
見過ごすか？けどさ、首相ってのはいろいろと忙しいんだ。いつも道場にいるわけじゃないってエミヤだって知ってるでしょ？
それはそうだな。にしても、
jeez.
シンジのやつ。
Cough medicine, man. Holy shit.
教えることはあっても、素人を見せ物にするようなやつじゃないだろう。
呆れた。エミヤっては本当にあれだ。
I think Shiro and... I mean, forget Rin, Sakura, and to an extent, even Saber, right? These two belong together. They belong to each other. You know what I mean? If only Ryder didn't get in the way. Mitsuzuri should have been true waifu. Not the ideal waifu, but the one that, you know, it just they seem to get along.
あくまで客観的な事実を連想しただけさ。それで気を悪くするのはエミヤの勝手だね。
ついさっき聞いたような返答をしやがって。いいや、それよりシンジはどうしたんだよ。なんだってそんな真似をしたんだ。
聞いた話じゃ、遠坂にこっぴどく振られたとかなんとか。
Ooh.
遠坂ってあの遠坂か？
Yeah, what do you think? That toe sucker.
うちの学校にあれ以外の遠坂なんていないでしょ。
I mean, I could name a number of different toe suckers. But I won't name them right now because I don't want to get them humiliated.
2年 A 組の優等生ミスパーフェクトこと遠坂凛よ。
Ah. They played with the idea in Hollow Ataraxia, but went nowhere. Huh.
いや、そんなあだ名は初めて聞いたけど。
But it fits. It's no surprise Shinji got rejected. And knowing Tosaka, she probably had some pretty harsh insults to go with the rejection.
ともかくシンジのやつは昨日からずっとその調子よ。おかげで私もこんな時間まで道場で目を光らせてたってわけ。
God, I wonder if I really should order. Like, really go ahead and order a burrito. Shit. But then again, I'm trying to save at the moment.
にこらえが効かない時があるからな。三つ釣り大変だろうけど頑張ってくれ。
はいはい。けどね、信じて懲りないでしょ。遠坂に声をかけて振られた日には、今度こそ遠坂本人に何かしそうでさ。
いや、いくら信じても振られた相手には近寄らないだろう。あいつそのあたりはちゃんとしてるぞ。
けど相手が近寄って
Mitsuzuri should be an FGO.
遠坂さ。
Just saying, she really should. Unless she already is, and I just don't know. Ah, crap. Her nose. That's news to me. Rin Tosaka doesn't participate in any club activities because her family forbids it or something. She even turned down nominations to be a member of the student council, so I always thought she went straight home after school.
それもいいか。あいつもお高く止まってるし、一度ぐらいは痛い目に遭うのもいいかもね。お気の毒様っていうか、ご愁傷様っていうか。
Right. Mitsuzuri has a weird way of looking at this. Now that I think about it, they say that Rin Tosaka has a lot of enemies. I wonder if Mitsuzuri is one of them too. I'm in toe sucker mode. I need to get out of that. Such an old joke.
じゃあね、ミヤ。今度私の弓の調子見に来てよ。
Mitsuzuri hastily runs off. Yep. I never minded just how forthright she always is. I feel a bit more at ease and head towards the classroom. Alright, it's lunchtime. Yay! Our school has quite the cafeteria and most of the students eat lunch there. But there are some old-fashioned students who still bring their own lunches, including myself and the student council president sitting in front of me. No, get your own.
いいけど、なんだってお前の弁当ってそう質素なんだ、一世。いくら寺だからって酒の肉を取らないなんて教えがあるわけでもないだろう。
何を時代錯誤なことを。これは単に親父殿の趣味だ。小坊主に食わす贅沢はない。悔しいのなら己で何とかせよなどという。 いっそ今からでも天祖になるか。俺も考えどころだ。
What a curious thing to say.
あのじいさんなら確かに。
Isa's father is the priest of Rito Temple, larger-than-life figure who's also friends with Fujine's grandfather. Anyone who gets along with old man Fujimura can't possibly be normal.
それはそれは。じゃあいつか恩返しを期待して一つ。
I pass my bento box to him.
いやいや、ありがたく。これも托発の修行なり。
Isa bows deeply. I honestly question whether I should be reminded that he's the son of a priest at times like this.
あ、そういえばエミヤ。朝方2丁目の方で。
You think I should stream Fate Extra?
ちょうどエミヤと別れるあたりの交差点だわ。
I wonder if I should, like, do that. I mean, P. Okay, I need to update the emulator, but I do have like PPSSPP, like on my computer right here. Okay, PPSSPP. I wonder if I should get the latest settings, the latest version, rather. Really depends on you. Like, anyway, let's get back to it. Let me look at the. Or I don't know. It's one of those things where I really do want to like stream Fate Extra sometime. I really do want to like stream that sometime. I'm probably not gonna watch it since I want to wait for the remake, but I have no intention to stop you. In that case, yeah, let me just set up the emulator real quick. But I'm not gonna. But I'm gonna stick to this. In that case. Anyway. Yeah, that was a murder. Could be the same intersection I saw police cars this morning. Apparently it's a murder. Yeah.
助かったのは子供だけらしい。両親と姉は刺殺されたというが、その凶器が包丁やナイフではなく長物だというのが普通じゃない。
Want to bring up the frickin' that Futurama clip. Futurama. Damn it, I can't find it. Never mind. Long weapon. Does it mean a sword or something? If it's a murder, then the weapon killed the parents and the older sister. Gee, no shit. Can't help but imagine it. Someone sneaks to the house late at night, unreasonable violence, a horrible nightmare the victim neither imagined nor wished for, like a traffic accident. Parents are slaughtered, older sister falls victim without knowing what is happening. Lone child hidden in the shadows is covered in their family's blood.
Honeyは捕まったのか？
捕まってはいないようだな。信徒の方では欠陥工事による事故。こちらでは辻切りめいた殺人事件だ。学校の門限が早まるのも当然。どうしたエミヤ？喉に飯でも詰まったか？
Shit.
別に何もないけど、なんだよいきなり。
Yeah, you got that face of a hero of justice going on right now, dude.
いや、エミヤが厳しい顔をしていたのでな。少し驚いた。すまん。食事時の話ではなかったな。
Issa apologizes and tries to lighten the mood. I actually don't mind topics like this. Didn't realize I was looking so severe. And then there's a gentle knock on the student council room's door.
失礼。竜道はいるか？
ああ、はい。何ですか、先生。
Jakuzuki enters and Issa steps over to him to have a quiet conversation. Must be a casual student council matter, since Issa looks relaxed. It's something I don't see every day. He is surprisingly shy. He keeps his distance from classmates and even teachers. But for some reason he's warmed up to the student council advisor, Mr. Kuzuki.
真面目なとこで気が合うのかも。
That or they have like similar looking like hair, I guess. Soichiro Kuzuki is the homeroom teacher of class 2A, and he's very serious and kind of weird. Some part of that's probably why he and Nisa get on so well. Maybe too well. The two continue to talk. As I watch them, can't help but thinking about the murder. Murder! Oh, here it is. Here's the clip I was talking about. Maybe we'll just play the sound.
This isn't a war, it's a murder. This isn't a war, it's a murder.
God, I love that. Really, I love that clip. Anyway, class is out and it's time to go home. Can't wander around because I have work today. Shouldn't do anything at school. I should head straight to the neighboring town, but maybe the morning's conversation bothered me more than I realized. Next thing I know, I'm at the Kudo Club.
もう何やってんだ俺。
Oh, shiz. Mizuzuri said Rin Tosaka frequently visits. Well, that, I hadn't thought of that, but I think it'd be a problem if Shinji got violent against Tosaka.
シンジのやつ。
No, you'd probably kick him in the balls. And then tie his balls to a light post or whatever, light pole or whatever the fuck. And then kick him in the head while he's like hanging from the pole. She's a badass that way. Anyway, Shinji's unstoppable when he gets mad. Shinji lashing out at Tosaka because she rejected him would be bad. Well, I don't know exactly how, but it'd just be bad. Yeah, it'd be bad. It would totally be bad. Run.
遠坂いないじゃないか。
Oh, Tosaka's not even here. Tosaka's nowhere to be found around the dojo. Mizuzuri worried for nothing.
へえ、誰がいないって
Oh, shit! Oh, I thought it was Shinji.
誰がいないって
Asking who's not here. He said, and I thought I parted ways with, who I thought I parted ways with, is standing right next to me! Like a creeper.
あえかせ。あんまり驚かすなよな。
いや、エミヤが挙動不審げに道場を眺めていたからつい。
Oof.
誰がいないって
誰って遠坂だよ。なんでも昨日シンジと一悶着あったらしいんだ。それで一応様子を見に来ただけだ。
Wow.
ほうほう、挙動不審だな。聞かれてもいないのに理由まで話すなど。俺は誰がいないかと聞いただけなのだが。
Huh.
なんだよ。別にいいだろ。
Just finished my classes for today. Nice. Welcome to the stream, Parker. I already said my my story about what happened at work. Like at the beginning of the stream. Long and short of it is customer wants deal. I try find manager. Can't find manager. Customer get angry. And I get angry, I go to back and I break down. Badly. But anyway. What's that? It's none of your business what I do around here.
それはしかり。だが無駄だぞエミヤ。遠坂はここにはいない。なぜなら、あいつは今日ずる休みだ。
Dumbo Shiro. Sorry, missed input. Rin is a great heroine and great defenseless ass, no cap. What? Cut class. So she's absent? Yeah, she goes to those weird parties. You didn't know about that?
そうか、欠席か。待て、伊勢。なんで遠坂がずる休みなんだよ。あいつがそんなのするわけないだろ。
するとも。
Of course she would. She's not the time to ever get sick. If you want to know what I think, she's bad. Yeah, she's really bad. You seen her? She bad. Have you seen her thighs? She got bad thighs. I want those thighs. So bad. Don't let her looks fool you, Emiya, or she'll swallow you whole. Actually, I want her to swallow me whole. What are you talking about, Issa? That sounds great. I want her to swallow me whole. Seriously, what a... This dude, I don't know, his priorities are different. Somehow what Issa is saying irritates me. I may not know Tosaka that well, but I don't think she's a bad person. No, she is a bad person. She bad. In a good way.
言い過ぎだぞ、伊勢。遠坂はそんなやつじゃないだろう。
なんだ、エミヤも遠坂狙いなのか。ああ、それはすまない。今のは長い。
Or both. Or both, Parker. You can never rule out the option being both. Secret crush? Like hell! With 3 exclamation marks. Proper grammar, baby.
決めつけるな。俺はただ、シンジが揉め事を起こしたら大変だから。
Let me hold the fucking phone here for a bit. Taking a little bit of a detour real quick. Come on. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want to plap those thighs 10 times a day? You got your mind is in the right space, Kairu. Hold on a bit here. I want that face to be on my wall. Anyway, let's continue on. Also, I'm gonna come out and give a hot take. Rin isn't thick. I know that's heresy, but compared to Luvia, Sakura, or hell, actual thick girls like in Hoyoverse, Rin is kind of thin. Well, she's kind of thin because she doesn't have to be the thickest. She just has to be the most perfect. And her thighs are perfect in shape and density and just has enough plab to be, you know, to like have enough like have a definition. But, you know, you're wrong. You're totally wrong. Why? Because I said so. Those thighs are perfect. I mean, hold on a bit. I mean, come on. Let me, where's that picture, man? I mean, come on, bro. Like, yeah, they're not the thickest or anything, but, you know, she clearly does leg day. She does leg day. That's what matters. Hold on a bit. Those nice, slender, perfectly sized, perfectly shaped thighs. Hold on a bit. I'm rubbing my head against them. So I want them that bad. Anyway. Enough of that. I'll enjoy those thighs later. Let's continue on with the story. The best part. Yay. Anyway.
シンジが遠坂に殴りかかろうとしたら止めるためか。またそんな役回りをするな。別に俺は気にしないが、割と趣味が悪いのだな、エミヤは。
Bad taste. I want to smack this motherfucker upside the head and knock off his glasses. You know, fuck, dude. This dude. I swear, Issa, man. I mean, I've heard some contrarians before, but fuck me, is this dude. Like, what do the kids say these days? I'm trying to think of like like a terminology that the kids bring up that I don't know about because I'm a senile old fart who does not know shit. But L-Riz, is that it? This dude has L-Riz. This dude has no Riz. Or whatever the fuck. This is me. From like 2 days ago or something. It doesn't matter which thighs you have or anything. I'll still go for it. Because those thighs are mine, regardless of how much plab there is. Issei is the Rin hater. He's the Sukana to Rin's Yuji. If there was only one Rin hater, it'd be Issei. I think he's just jealous because he doesn't have the thighs that she has. You know, he's just jealous. He's jealous because he doesn't have, like, you know, those, you know, the curves and you know, the look and the stockings or whatever, the thigh highs, all that jazz to really accentuate, you know, the nice smoothness of those nice juicy frickin' thighs that I would pay like whatever much money I have in my bank account to like snuggle against for even like 10 seconds. Anyway, yeah, he's the hater. What a hater.
してないから損じゃない。けど伊勢、お前今変なこと言わなかった？
ん？遠坂狙いは趣味が悪いってことかい？
Wow, even Shiro is like, what the fuck, dude?
そう。遠坂は人気あるじゃないか。俺もあいつの悪い噂は聞かないぞ。
You tell him, man.
ああ、聞かないね。それがまた気に食わない。
And that's what bothers me. Okay, that is proper. What part bothers you?
だから全部だよ。あれはメギツネだ。女性だ。妖怪だ。とにかく生理的に気に食わない。悪いことは言わないから、エミヤも気に入らないようにしろ。
Your old-fashioned ways, detracting you from like any perfection.
いいっせ。人の陰口は良くないってお前の口癖じゃなかった。
I mean, who cares about her booba size? Who cares about her twin tails? When the thighs are what matter.
たわけ。これが陰口に入るか。俺は聞こえるように喋っている。
No wonder I sense people watching us. Well, that's a relief. I'm really glad Tosaka's absent today.
頼む伊勢。悪いが早速陰口にしてくれ。
エミヤがそういうのなら了解した。
Wow.
が、とりわけ中傷していたわけではないぞ。単に竜道一世が東坂凛を警戒していると言っただけだ。あくまで個人の趣味嗜好の範囲だろう。
Yeah, and your opinion is wrong.
その割
Haha.
に妖怪だとかメギツネだとか言ってたけど。
Huh. So it looks like El Pollo Loco canceled my order. Hold on a bit. I need to like navigate this crap. What do you think? Should I get credits or should I like get a full refund? I wonder what I should go for. I'm kind of in between because I was like looking forward to that, to a burrito and stuff. All right, like return to like the payment method or get credits. Though. I'm still hungry, you know? Shit. Credits or return the money to my payment method.
何？褒め言葉だ。メギツネにも妖怪にもいいものはいる。
I don't want to make a poll, but fuck it, I'm gonna get credits. There we go. Gonna order something else then. Shit though, man. The fuck. I wanted a burrito. I did want a burrito. Oh wait, there's Taco Bell. Not that that's an upgrade or anything, you know, it's a downgrade, if anything. But I mean, there's an option. A little bit. Oh, it's a Taco Bell that's like... Nah, it's not on Dash Pass. Never mind. Fuck, dude. Let's see, I got like 19 bucks in credit. Fuck it, I'm gonna get some like... I'm gonna get like Wendy's or something. Or I don't know, maybe Jack in the Box. Maybe I should get Jack in the Box or... I mean, there's also McDonald's, but that's pretty standard. I don't know why the fuck I'm like hung up on this. Oh yeah, I know why I'm hungry. That's why. I don't know. Why am I... Okay, I should probably read a little bit of this too.
あくまで東坂を表現する値として採用しただけである。
Bullshit, man.
かつ。
He said laughs. What an odd fuck, man. Seriously, I would kick him in the balls if I was Shiro. Ball kick. Bam. Ultra ball kick. Fuck you, Issa. Bam. Wham bam. In the balls. What a weirdo.
それではな。 俺は生徒会室に戻るが、エミヤはバイトだろう。
Let's
こ
see
んな
here.
ところで道草を食っている暇はなかろう。
God damn it. God, everything on here is like expensive. It's ridiculous. Oh, don't get me started on fucking Carl's Jr. Christ, Carl's Jr. has become ridiculously expensive over the years. Still leaves calm and composed, perhaps because he felt satisfied having said everything he wanted to say. I've known him for 2 years now, but honestly, I don't get the guy. Yeah, me neither, dude. I ride the bus from school. Ride the bus from school for 20 minutes. Arrive at Shinto, the neighboring town across the bridge.
なんだ、まだ5時前か。少し時間があるな。
I mean, there's Chipotle. Oh my god, fucking Chipotle. Can't believe I'm even considering Chipotle. Is there like a deal at least? Like, come on. I don't know. I think Chipotle, like on like like delivery services like DoorDash or whatever, is kind of a scam. I believe Moist Critical or someone like that like did like a experiment like getting like a Chipotle burrito in person as compared to like a delivery, and you get less food when you do delivery. Even I've noticed that. Like sometimes Chipotle just kind of rips you off from getting whatever food you want when you do delivery. And it's like, damn. It just makes like it just makes getting there. I don't know. I just don't like. I mean, I like getting Chipotle from time to time, like in person, but it's like, Jesus. Hold on. What about Panda? I wonder if Panda is available. I mean, I guess there's Panda Express. Might as well. For my jobs to be physical, and the tougher, the shorter they are, the better. I get paid while training my body, so it's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Rice. Let's see here. Kung Pao chicken. Let's see here. Teriyaki chicken. Fucking orange chicken as well. Let's see here. I don't know. Maybe not a bigger plate. I'll do this later in a bit. Whatever. Today I work from 5 to 8 o'clock for a simple loading job. Maybe just 3 hours of work, but it feels like it feels more like 6 hours since they make you work without a minute's rest. Which means I need to rest when I have the opportunity, even if it's just for 10 minutes. About a plate. Chicken. with God damn it. I mean, I have been craving panda for like there we go. Okay, hopefully this order goes through. Hopefully. Alright. Okay, now let's continue on with the story. Okay? Enough of me like being distracted. Cause I'm being distracted right now. God. So we have to rest. Walking around aimlessly would just be a waste of energy, so I decided to rest at a park till it's time. The park. This park is nestled between buildings. It's like a giant plaza full of trees and shrubbery. A park should typically be filled with families and couples during weekends and holidays. This one is deserted at this hour. In fairness, this place is always desolate, no matter the time of day. Place or time. This place is so the same as always. I sigh in exasperation. The area is unkept. It's pretty ugly compared to other places that are properly landscaped and maintained. As if the desolate location had set the mood, the wind itself blows cold and harsh. This place is the remnant of a great catastrophe that happened 10 years ago. It's the very place where I was saved from the brink of death. Damn. The area is quite large, so if they leveled it, there'd be plenty of space to work on the park. I sit down on a bench as I think. With nothing else to do, I stare out over the burnt area to pass the time. I don't remember anything that happened here. The only thing I remember is that it was hot. I couldn't breathe. That and some people died trying to save others. One adult here died because they were trying to save a child from a burning house. Another person was offered all the available water to extinguish their raw but parched throat, while others in the same situation died. Someone here tried to flee the fire as fast as they could, but the people left behind died. And someone died here because they gave whatever it was that kept them alive to someone they didn't even know. I don't like thinking about that. I just thinking about people trying to help and becoming victims for their trouble makes me angry. It was too much to ask for everyone to be saved, and for them to get their happy ending afterward. Is it too much to ask for everyone to be saved and for them to get their happy ending afterward? All I want is to see people peacefully prevail. Why can't that happen? Damn straight. That was Kirisugu's response to the question when a very young me asked it. As a child, I obviously refused to accept that idea. But you saved me, Kirisugu. I knew you were a magician and you could do anything. I knew you were a champion of justice who wouldn't let anyone suffer, and you did it without asking for any reward. That's why I've always believed you managed to save everyone back then. In response to me shouting this at him, Kiritsugu looked more troubled than I'd ever seen him, and said something I remember to this day. Hey, you remember that that one scene in the Unlimited Blade Works anime where where Archer was like, was like in the Middle East or something, like literally like one-shotting terrorists in like a desert or whatever the fuck. Isn't that kind of wild? Like seeing that, like wow, this anime are really going there. Archer, like, or Shiro, whatever the fuck, like engaging in the war on terror. What a good anime. Yeah, I get that. And now that it's been pointed out, it seems so obvious. Imagine if there was a burglar or some hostages, and a burglar intends to kill the hostages. Under normal circumstances, a majority of the hostages would probably die. But if some miracle all the hostages were saved, there's someone who didn't get saved. The burglar, of course, having since saving the hostages, was done at the cost of his life. The people the champion of justice saves are only those whom the champion of justice deems to save. That's why saving everyone is impossible. Even God can't do that. I mean, God could do any. I don't know, Shiro. Depends on what God you're talking about.
それが天才ならなおさらだ。誰であろうと全てを助けるなんてできなかった。
The fire 10 years ago was like that. Okay, my order is being picked up this time. As someone who was miraculously saved from the incident, it wasn't my place to say anything at this point.
けど嫌だ。
Oh no, I have a lung infection. And also my nose is runny. I think it goes hand in hand. I don't know. It could be flu, mate. Possibly. My guess is lung infection. I got antibiotics earlier today from an urgent care. So it's still doing its thing. You know, the antibiotics and all that. Only just got them. I don't want anything like that. I don't like the idea that there's a limitation to who can be saved. No matter how impossible it may be, I need to reach out to help. I can't stand to see people around me die like back then. If the person I am now had been there 10 years ago, I would have thrown myself into the fire. Into the fire. I'm thinking of a Dawkins song. For some reason. I don't know. You probably never heard it. It's like Into the Fire by Dawkins. It's a good song, by the by. You know, if you're into metal. But then I would have died for nothing. That would have happened for sure. Jeez, I can't even fantasize in my head.
しまった。ぼんやりしてたら。
Oh yeah, you're fucked, Shiro. Bell to distance rings, chiming 5 o'clock. Get up from the bench and hurry to my part-time job. Ah, crap. By the time I'm done working, the sun has long since set. Ah, crap. It's a little before 8 o'clock. Better take some of those vacation days. I mean, technically, I kind of do have vacation days, kind of. I don't know, this week I'm not even scheduled until like Sunday. Like at work. For the record, it's not because of what happened yesterday. It's more because, I don't know, they're just cutting hours at work for some reason. So I have like 5 days off. Like starting today, basically. I got 5 days of doing whatever the fuck, essentially. So yeah. Free time, baby. Maybe it's because I stopped by that park before work. That might have motivated me to push myself harder. At the train station, the night is just getting started. There's a bunch of people milling about, and an endless stream of cars on the road.
藤根にお土産
Okay. I walk along the path as I gazed up at the lighted building. It's the biggest building in Shinto, so I can't see all the way to the top. As I gaze at the building, enjoying the nighttime scenery. Huh? I think I see something bizarre.
なんだ今の
What is that? I stop and I look at the very top. I squint, trying to bring what I see into focus, like it's staring at grains of rice. Oh shit! Don't jump! Don't jump! Don't jump, Reen. You have so much to live for! Oh shit! No! It looks like someone I know. But I can't think of why this girl I know would have a reason to be there. Doesn't seem like she's trying to do anything up there. But she's just standing there, looking down at the city as the wind ruffles her hair. ... She doesn't seem to notice me down below. Actually, there's no way she could see me. Even my near-perfect vision, enhanced with magecraft, can barely distinguish what's up there. You can do that, Shiro? Shiro can, like... Okay, I mean, you're not a mage, but you have the ability... You do have, like, the ability to enhance your vision with magecraft. That's actually... you know more than you let on, Shiro. Wow. I'm able to tell she's up there because she's isolated, but there's no way she would be able to pick me out from a crowd on the ground. She's just looking down at the town. Seems like she's looking for something. You can almost feel her sharp gaze, even at a distance. ... I forget how long it's been, but I continue to look up at the girl standing in the void. She stands at the top of a high tower. Like she's like a magician, looking down at the surface world with the bright moon shining bright behind her. Oh, and then she disappears, apparently done with whatever brought her up there. The rooftop stands empty. The scenery returns back to nothing more than the beautiful night sky.
今の遠坂だったのかな
No, it was Santa Claus. It was Superman, anyway. I can't be sure, but I'm probably right about who it was, at least. There aren't many girls I know who stand out like her. Besides, I'm not so out of it that I fail to notice a girl I secretly admire. It's just... Tosaka sure has a weird way of spending her time. Ah, that quirky Tosaka. How quirky of her to stand on a tall building with no guardrails like that. How silly. What a quirky girl. Anyway, unlike Shinto, there's no sign of people anywhere in Miyama, whatever. There's nobody around after 8 at night, and the town is silent and still. The house I saw this morning stands across the intersection. No signs of life, and a no trespassing sign hangs over the front door. In just a single day, the house was fallen quiet, almost like an abandoned building. A girl and her parents were killed by a burglar. I wonder what life awaits now for the single child who survived. ... I bite my lip, frustrated by my powerlessness. I promised I'd be like Kiritsugu, but I couldn't do anything, even when something like this happened so close to home. I want to help people, but I don't even know what I can do. Poor Shiro. I reach the top of the hill where my house sits. Lights are on, so Fujine and Sakura are still inside.
ただいまあれ藤根だけか
うん
Fujinette turns toward me, munching on a rice cracker. The TV is tuned to a lively variety show.
もうまたこんな時間に帰ってきて。冬は日が暮れるのが早いんだから、もっと早くに帰ってきなさいって言ったでしょ。
だから早く帰ってきてるだろ。8時までのバイトを選んでるんだから、これ以上無茶言わないでくれ。
So let's see here. Okay, it's still on the way.
で、サクラはどうしたんだよ。なんか晩飯の支度だけはできてるみたいだけど。
Oh, thank you, Oblivion Day Sleeper, for subscribing to the channel. If you're here in the stream, or actually, are you in the stream right now? Regardless, thank you for subscribing, Oblivion Day Sleeper. I'm a ding dong. No, really, thank you. Thank you very much for the sub. Let's continue on here.
さくらちゃんなら早めに帰ったわよ。今日は用事があるからって晩ご飯だけ作ってくれたの。
Ah, Fujinette cheerfully replies. As far as she's concerned, anyone who makes her food is a good person.
そっか。確かにしばらくはその方がいいかもしれないな。最近は物騒だし、いっそ新学期まで晩飯は俺が作ろうか。
Right.
反対。シロ帰ってくるの遅いじゃない。それからご飯作ってたら食べるの10時過ぎになっちゃうよ。
Poor you.
そこに自分家で食べるという選択肢はないのか、あんたは。
だからここが私の家だよ。
Fujinette tilts her head, puzzled. Honestly, I'm not sure if a response like that should make me happy or sad.
わかったよ。藤姉に飯を作れなんて無理難題を言ってもしょうがねえ。それはいいけど、足元のそれなんだよ。また余計なものを持ってきたんじゃないだろうな。
Fujinette has a tendency to leave a bunch of junk here. She'll bring stuff like bowls from restaurants that are too big to be functional, an unnecessarily heavy earthen teapot, and a weird guitar that plays itself. She must think this place is convenient storage or something.
ちょっと見せてみろ。ゴミだったら捨てるから。
これ？うちで余ったポスターだけど。
Oh, just a poster. Fujinette hands me the poster. It's probably a poster of some no-name singer. Let's see. I knew it. It's a poster of a young man wearing a military uniform, smiling with his thumbs up in front of a cheap-looking blue sky background. The caption on the poster in bloody font: "Loves lovely Ranger Land! Yay! Come to the self-defense meetup." Hey, this is a recruitment poster for a youth group.
それいらないからあげるね。
Wow.
俺だっていらねえよこんなの。
I mean, you would think that Shiro would join the military. I quickly roll the poster back up, and try to whack Fujinette on the head with it.
へへん、外れ。
Missed. However, Fujinette counters mercilessly with another poster she'd been holding. Conk! Poster sword bops me lightly. Oh! Oh, shit! Brain damage! Oh, God! Someone call 911. Or whatever the number is in Japan. Because, Jesus Christ, man, he's fucked. Oh, Fujinette, why? Fujimura, Taiga, why did you do this? Stars, I see stars.
シロの腕で私に当てようなんて甘いわよ。悔しかったらもうちょっと腕を磨きなさいね。
そんな問題じゃないだろう今の。なぜに紙のポスターが体の破壊音を。
I always thought that if he didn't become a mage or superhero, Shiro would be a firefighter or something. Apparently, he tried to be a lawyer. But would he have the smarts for that? Being a lawyer. Well, that being a lawyer is in Japan is kind of hey, say all I've done. I'm sorry, I need to go now, but you did a great stream. Also, I would make Irene happier girl ever. All right, Kairu. See you later, man. And thank you for stopping by, dude. Thank you for stopping by. She did master some sort of technique only a true poster master can execute. Holy shit, my food arrived. Hold on a bit, guys. Food is at the door. Let me get it real quick. I'll be right back. All right. I'm sort of back, but let me get an extra serving of rice from the kitchen real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. I am back. Alright. So let's get through the rest of this day here. Then I'm gonna eat for a bit. Sorry. Oh wait, this is dialogue. Maybe she already has. You never know.
その時はシローがお嫁にもらってくれるから安心かな。
Right?
全速でお断りです。そんな天然殺人鬼を相方にもらう気はないやい。
私そんな物騒なのじゃないと思う。
やっぱり 得てしてそういう連中は自覚がないっていうのは本当だったのか。
Pray that I survive. I have to be very careful from now on if I'm going to have any hope of avoiding being murdered.
なんだ言ってなさい。そんなことよりシロ、私お腹減った。今まで待ってたんだから早くご飯の用意しよう。
Oh god, she's speaking my language right now. Holy shit. Fujina gets up. What's up with Fujina? She must really be hungry if she's offering to help, even if it's just help setting the table.
はいはい。じゃあ藤姉は皿と茶碗な。ご飯ぐらい告げるだろ。
Alright.
告げるよ。ねえシロ、私丼でいいかな。
Of course I can't. Hey, do you think it'll be okay if I use a bigger rice bowl?
じゃないか。今日はさくらもいないし、どうせ飯は余るし。
よしよし。それじゃ、シロもお揃いね。
Fujina scoops mounds of rice to the two large bowls. Whatever. I was going to go for second helping anyway. If I meddle in what Fujina does now, we may not really have any dinner. Besides, this is kind of the chaotic scene dinner at my home has been for years. Another day ends. We finish our rowdy dinner, and after I see Fujina off, I take a bath. After that, I head to the shed for my daily training. I complete it as usual, then I go to sleep. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Today ends peacefully without incident. Alright. Save game? Yes, thank you. Thank you, game. Save data saved. Alright. Day 3. I'm gonna go ahead and possibly take a short break. It's gonna be a short break. I'm gonna eat for a bit. I'll be right back, okay? Cause I hungry. I is hungry. So. All right. I'm not finished, but you know what? I've eaten enough to the point where I will not starve to death. Let's continue on here. Actually, considering how long day 3 can be, we'll see. We'll see. I'm in a fire. Hey Harry, welcome to the stream. I'm just I don't know, I guess I'm eating and streaming at the same time. Because I am hungry. No matter where I go, all I see is crimson. So I saw 10 years ago. Long forgotten memory of the past. I run through the scenery, recreating what happened. I know it's a nightmare, but there's no way to escape. I run and run. I keep running. Every time the scene ends with me as a child running out of energy and getting rescued. I wake up feeling wrong. Should I get Sonic or Taco Bell? Thing is, I've never had Sonic before. Like, yeah, I mean, depends on which is cheaper, I guess, in my opinion. Whatever's more affordable. Personally, in that case, I would go for Taco Bell because of Baja Blast. I love Baja Blast. But, you know, I don't know. I guess it depends. Do you want a burger or do you want a taco? Or a burrito? Really, I guess it depends on you. Personally, I got Panda Express because I've been craving that all day. Actually. Though I did want to get a burrito earlier. Just, darn it, El Pollo Loco. Anyway, I wake up feeling wrong. A hand on my forehead tells me I'm sweating, even though it's winter. It's late. The clock reads past 6. I hear the soft sound of chopping from the kitchen. Yeah, she is, dude. Not really the time to be impressed by what an early riser she is. Need to hurry up and get ready so I can help her with breakfast. Damn, Shira only got like 5 hours of sleep.
いや、バイトは入ってないよ。一世のところで何かやってると思うけど、それがどうかしたか？
Yes.
別に暇だったら道場の方に遊びに来てくんないかなーって。私今月ピンチなのだよ。
ピンチって何がさ？
お財布事情がピンチなの。誰かがお弁当作ってくれると嬉しいんだけどな。
So relatable.
断る。自業自得だ。たまには一食ぐらい抜いた方がいい。
で、シローには期待してないもん。私が頼りにしてるのはさくらちゃんだけなんだから。ね、さくらちゃん。
私と同じものでよろしければ用意しておきますね、先生。
オッケーオッケー。じゃあ今日は一緒にお昼を食べましょう。
Sorry, for the record, Harry, I'm sick. Technically. Right now. Shit. Breakfast goes smoothly. Today's menu includes typical sides. Main dish is braised lotus root, konnyaku, and chicken. Oh, nice chicken. Sakura probably didn't need to make such an elaborate dish for breakfast, but I'm guessing she made extra to pack for lunch. Sakura's a member of the Kyudo Club, and Fujine is the club's faculty advisor. What are those noises? It's my nose. I don't know, I just need to like... I need to like sniff and shit just to make sure that, you know, it's not like, oh, like too stuffy or whatever. Oh, if you're talking about the clacking and stuff, it's from the game. It's from the novel. Nobody would think it was weird for the two of them to have the same lunch.
そういえばシロ、朝は遅かったけど何かあった？
Fujine looks my way as she sips her miso soup. As much as she's just kind of there most of the time, she's pretty sharp about this kind of thing.
昔の夢を見た。寝覚めがすっげえ悪かっただけで、あとはなんともない。
なんだ、いつものことか。なら安心かな。
Wow. It's not an interesting topic for Fujine, so she shifts the conversation to another direction. That doesn't bother me one bit. 10 years ago, I used to have nightmares a lot, back when I couldn't shake the memory of that fire. But as time went on, those nightmares grew less and less frequent. I've gotten to the point where the dreams don't bother me anymore. I've been told my nightmares were pretty bad back then, though. Fujine was already with us by then. She's been sensitive about changes in me since.
シロ、食欲はある？今朝に限ってないとかない？
ない。なんともないんだから、人の夢にかこつけて飯を横取りするな。
シロが強くなってくれて嬉しいけど、もうちょっと繊細でいてくれた方がいいな、お姉ちゃんは。
そりゃこっちのセリフだ。もうちょっと可憐になってくれた方がいいぞ、弟分としては。
We both huff and turn our heads away from each other. Seeing that as a sign that I'm fine, Fujine smiles in relief. Honestly, I appreciate her consideration, but I know that she'll get an ego about it if I say it directly, so I pretend to grunt it and protest. Huh? Sakura looks puzzled by our interaction. Look at that cute face Sakura has. So cute. Soon after Fujine leaves, I lock up and Sakura and I leave as well.
先輩、今日の夜から月曜日までお手伝いに来れませんけどよろしいですか？
別にいいよ。だって土日だろ。さくらだって付き合いがあるんだから気にすることないぞ。
Wow.
そんな違います。そういうんじゃないです。本当に個人的な用事でちゃんと部活にだって出るんですから。だから何かあったら道場に来てくれれば何とかします。
Okay.
別に土日だからって遊びに行くわけじゃないです。だから変な勘違いはしないでもらえると助かります。
What? Sakura's acting suspicious, or rather, she seems nervous. I don't know why, but it's probably that she can't come over to the come over the weekend.
なんかあったら道場に行くよ。
はい、そうしてもらえれば嬉しいです。
Alright. Sakura sighs in relief. But the moment Sakura lowers her gaze, her expression stiffens.
先輩。
Your hand, bro! Hmm? Sakura's staring at my left hand. I look down and see blood trickling from it. Oh shit. Pull up my shirt sleeve. Yep, blood.
なんだこれ。昨日の夜ガラクタいじってて切ったかな。
Shit. Hold on a bit. Damn it. I just ate a whole piece of chicken just now. I'm very proud of it. God, I'm hungry. But I don't feel any pain. Looks like there's a welt in my hand. The bruise stretches all the way from the shoulder to the back of my hand. It looks like a snake that's trying to reach my palm from the top of my shoulder. By the way, like, this like bit about the blood from Shiro, is there like an explanation for this? Was this ever is this like ever explained, or is this because the command seals or what? Because I always thought this you know, the him having blood like trickling from his hand was a bit random, right? What's up with that? Anyway.
痛みもないし、すぐに効くだろう。大丈夫。気にするほどじゃない。
先輩がそう言うのでしたら気にしません。
Had you had a mental breakdown at work? Yeah, mental breakdown at work. I've had a few of those, and it's always cost me dearly. Welcome, Parrot Man 01. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I had a mental breakdown yesterday at work. I'm not gonna. I told the story early on, like at the beginning of the stream. Basically, customer service. You know, it's customer service. Basically, let's see here. The customer wants a deal on milk. I try to find manager to see if a deal can be made. Cannot find manager. Customer gets angry at like directly and starts yelling at me. And oh, you ready, Rhett? No, don't worry about it, Parrot Man. It's all right. Hopefully, I don't know. I have a different job lined up after, you know, after background checks, you know, go through, which it probably will since I don't have a criminal record or anything. You know, when it comes to that stuff, I'm pretty much clean. Once that like goes through, I'm essentially hired at like somewhere else. But yeah. Got an angry customer, and I didn't yell at them or anything. I didn't do that, but I did like go to the back. And yeah. Decided I'm going to get tacos after all. Hopefully with Baja Blast then. Or something. Because, God, I would love a Baja Blast right now. Ah, dude. I really should, like... really should, like... at least, like, look into getting... because at work, we do sell, like, Baja Blast, you know, like, cans. So... so, yeah. Shit. I would love a Baja Blast. Right about now. Side of Blood probably made Sakura 6, but she's keeping her head down. Yeah, don't stoop to the customer's level when they get like that. You know, it's just one of those things where I'm just not made for such a scenario, you know, like such an interaction. You know, like dealing with an angry person. It just makes me angry too. I don't know. Let's see here. Sakura heads to the club where I head to the, I head to the school building. Schoolyard is filled with athletic club members training. This morning is particularly brimming with enthusiastic energy. ... But something feels strange. Everything in the school is as usual. The students exercising for morning practice are lively. The school building is spotless. Ah. I'm glad I work security before I work customer service. Make that shit easier. Yeah. God. I wouldn't do very well in security. Not like temperament wise, at least. I don't know. It's training. It's best to get out ASAP. Take care. Have a great stream. Thank you, Parrot Man. Thank you for stopping by to the chat. Not sure I'll do the entirety of day 3 though. At this rate, because day 3 is kind of long. Because not only do you have the introduction of Saber, you know, okay, you got like the school stuff during the day, then you got the Shiro cleaning the dojo, the archery dojo. Then you have like, you know, him getting impaled by Lancer, getting revived, then the stuff at the Amiya estate, and Saber gets it introduced, thank God, and then a lot of stuff happens on day 3. He's training me for 12-hour shifts. I used to work a 12-hour shift at my previous job. I'm not going to like name it exactly where I, you know, like worked at, but it was basically in manufacturing, you know, like I did manufacturing, you know, and I was in that for like 2 years. No, like, yeah, it was like 2 years doing that. It paid well. It did pay well. But it really got to you. You know, it just really got to you. It just got to me after a while. I don't know. It's just my imagination. Oh shit. Everything's negative. When I close my eyes, my mood changes drastically. The building walls feel stained, like membranes have latched onto them. Students themselves have been seem like empty dolls. Wow. I shake my head to clear it and head into campus. School ends early on Saturdays. Classes end in the morning, but by the time I finish helping Issa, the sun is starting to set. Glad we got to skip this entire school day. Pack my bag and leave the classroom. But then... You're still here, Emiya. I run into Shinji. There are a few girls behind him making a small commotion.
まだ残ってたの？ああ、そうか。また生徒会にごますってたわけね。いいね、ミヤは。部活な。
Dude, what a smug dickhead. It's kind of glorious, but also smelly at the same time.
生徒会の手伝いじゃないぞ。学校の備品を直すのは生徒として当たり前だろ。使ってるのは俺たちなんだから。
よく言うよ。エミヤに言わせれば、なんだって当たり前だからね。そういういい子ぶりが勘に触るって前に言わなかったっけ？
すまん。よく覚えていない。それ、シンジの口癖だと思っていたから、どうも聞き流してたみたいだ。
Alright. Grr.
そうか。それじゃあ学校にあるものなら、何でも直してくれるんだ、エミヤは。
何でも直すなんて無理だ。せいぜい面倒見るぐらいだが。
よし。なら頼まれてくれよ。うちの弓道場さ、今割と散らかってるんだよね。
Dude.
弦も巻いてないのが溜まってるし。安土の掃除。
This dude is smelly. This fucking guy. No wonder girls want to be around him. He fucking stinks like a fuck. God, I hate Shinji.
元弓道部員だろ。生徒会になんか尻尾振ってないで、たまには僕たちの役に立ってくれ。
ちょっと先輩、それ
Chicks are attracted to his Shinji scent.
そうですよ。ちゃんとやっておかないと明日怒られますよ。でもさ、 今から片付けしてたら店閉まるじゃん。そこの人がやってくれるんならそれでいいんじゃないの。
悪いよ、それで被害者に後片付けなんかできるわけないし。そうでもないんじゃない？あの人と弓道部員だってシンジが言ってるしさ、任せちゃえばいいのよ。
Wow. The girls behind Shinji are awfully chatty. They seem to be Kyudo members, but since I don't recognize any of them, they must be the members of Shinji recruited recently.
あとはよろしく。鍵の場所は変わってないから勝手にやっといてよ。文句ないよね、エミヤ。
なあ、構わないよ。どうせ暇だったからたまにはこういうのも悪くない。
Right.
サンキュー。それじゃあ行こうぜみんな。つまんない雑用はあいつがやっといてくれるってさ。
Wow.
待ってよ先輩。じゃああとはよろしくお願いしますね先輩。
Alright. I cleaned the Kyoto dojo without any problems since I'm familiar with it. It's a big room, so it took a while. It was kind of fun cleaning the place I used to spend so much time in until a year and a half ago. Midway through, I considered trying to shoot a bit, but decided not to. It'd be rude to the owner of the bow. But if I want to shoot, all I have to do is bring my own bow and visit. I look at the time, it's way past curfew. It's a little after 7. School gates must be closed by now, so there's no need for me to rush out. Now that I look closely, I don't remember the dojo being so dirty before. There's dirt and grime all over the place, behind the bow rest and the club room.
ここまで来たら1時間も2時間も変わらないか。
Really? I've already started, so I might as well clean every nook and cranny. Wow, Shiro, you got like OCD or what? The wind is starting to pick up. It's so cold, my cheeks start to sting. Fuyuki typically isn't cold at night during winter, but the night's certainly an exception. Dot. My breath fogs the air with every exhale.
なんだ、暗いと思ったら月が隠れてるのか。
Look up and there's no light in the sky. Strong winds send the clouds speeding across the night sky. Curfew's a long past, and there's no sign of life in the empty school. Not so much as a sound can be heard on campus, and it seems to be covered with colder air than any place in town. ... Oh shit, I think I heard something. Here we go, baby. I do hear something.
聞こえる。
Oh,
校庭の方か。
night under the frosty sky. I guess I got curious about the sound that broke the hushed silence. So I headed toward the sound to investigate. I go to the schoolyard.
人？
It looks that way, at least from a distance. It's just so damn dark. I need to get closer if I want to find out more. The sound grows louder, more intense. Faster, more intense. The sound, I know that sound. It's clashing metal. It sounds like a fight.
バカバカしい。何考えてるんだ、俺。
I'm being stupid, obviously. Who would ever fight in a schoolyard with weapons like that? And then, there was probably a gut instinct that sensed the danger, or maybe keeping out of sight as I approached was just a stroke of luck. Whatever the reason, I hid behind a tree big enough to conceal me and took a closer look at the source of the sound. Oh shit, baby! Let's go! There, my mind froze. What? I can't comprehend what I'm seeing. A man in red and a man in blue. Two of them are clad in armor so ancient it's several steps beyond old-fashioned. It's a ridiculous sight, but their rapid, deadly movements make clear that their fight is no joke. I don't understand. I can't even follow their movements, they're too fast. Their movements look surreal. My mind can't function properly. The sound of their clashing weapons is the only thing convincing me the two of them are actually fighting to the death. There's one thing I'm sure about. They're not human. They have to be something else in disguise of humans. My magecraft training isn't why I know this. Anyone can see that these two aren't human. To start, humans just can't move like that. Nobody should get involved with whatever that is. I can feel their intent to kill, even from a distance. I'm going to die. My body instinctively knows before my brain kicks in that I just won't live if I stay here. My racing heart is proof of that. I sense they're living things designed only to kill. My knife or blade, no knife or blade could be a match for whatever they're wielding. They're clearly meant only to kill. I suddenly remember yesterday's murders. The family that fell victim is said to have been killed by a bladed weapon. Damn. I should stay and watch another second. But I can't move a muscle. I can hardly breathe. My mind is telling me to flee. But something else tells me that they'll find me the second I move. More than any internal conflict, though, I'm just paralyzed. I'm more than 40 meters away from them, but I still imagine getting stabbed in the back with the spear. I can't breathe. Leave, motherfucker, leave! Or something, I don't know. The sounds stop. The two figures separate and stand, facing each other. But just as I'm starting to feel a sense of relief that the fight's over, another stronger sense of malice creeps over me. What? My heart feels like it's shriveled up in my chest. Numbness of my body turns into convulsions, and I clench my teeth in an effort to compose myself. Oh shit. A nauseatingly high amount of magical energy flows into the man in blue. Kiritsugu once demonstrated to me how to draw magical energy from one's surroundings. It was kind of a magecraft so beautiful that it impressed even an apprentice mage like me. But this is different. The same way even a simple act of drinking water can look revolting if done excessively. The man in blue appears to be binge eating. The sight is so extreme that anyone with magical energy would find it impulsive. He's going to die. The man in red is dead meat. The attack will be infused with more magical energy than anyone could possibly defend against. He's going to die. That inhuman something in the guise of a man is going to die. Oh no, he's going to die. Damn, he's going to die. Holy shit, he's going to die. Oh no, he's going to die. He's going to die and be killed. Because people that die are killed. But I can't, but can I? Can I? Can I just let this happen? Yeah, you can. The question shakes me out of my paralysis. Body's suddenly free and I take a deep breath. Oh shit! The man in blue glares in my direction. Oh shit, run Shiro, run! Man in blue crouches in a way that tells me one thing. I'm his new target. Oh! My legs are moving before I even have a thought of running. The rest of my body finally realizes it's time to flee for my life, and suddenly all my energy is being poured into doing exactly that. Oh no, I don't remember where I ran through, or how I got there, but I'm in the school building. Shit, bro. I grab my own actions as I huff and puff. I should have run toward town. I've got to be the world's biggest idiot, thinking I can escape by running into an empty building. A school, of all places. There must have been other, better places to hide. And what the hell convinced me that I'd die if I didn't run to begin with? Oh no. My chest burns from all the running. Turn around and I don't sense anything pursuing me. The only sound is my own footsteps. Yeah, you breathe, Shiro. Do it. I can finally stop. My feet can barely move another step. And I gulp down lungfuls of air, trying to slow my heart down, and I breathe a sigh of relief. I survived. I try to recall what I just saw as I catch my breath. One thing's for sure. I definitely wasn't meant to see that. Things that looked human fighting in the schoolyard at night. That's all I can really remember. But I'd seen something else out of the corner of my eye.
もう一人誰かいた気がするけど。
I can't remember what they look like though. Honestly, I couldn't afford to look at anything other than the two figures locked in combat.
けどこれでともかく。
Finally.
追いかけっこは終わりだろ
Oh shit. The voice comes right in front of me.
いや割と遠くまで走ったなお前
Oh. I can't breathe. My mind goes blank. I can't think. But I know I am going to die.
逃げられないってのはお前自身が誰よりも分かってたんだろう何やられる側ってのは得てしてそういうもんだ別に
Fudge. And with that, he raises a spear.
運が悪かったな坊主ま見られたからには死んでくれ
Oh noes. Whoa! No mercy, no compassion. His spear pierces my heart. I didn't even have time to dodge. No training I ever did prepared me for this. I knew I was going to die. I knew the spear was going to impale me, but I couldn't move. Oh no. The world distorts around me. My body grows cold. Numbness creeps from my fingertips into the rest of me. I cough out blood. Once. I felt like there should have been more, but it was just though that one cough. That spear must have been special. My blood slows and grows stagnant. My heart just stops, all from a single strike of that spear. Ah, shit. I can't see anything. I don't feel anything. I'm like a jellyfish floating in a dark sea at night. I stopped feeling pain long ago. The world just turned white from the lone dark spot. So rather than being aware that I died, I just feels like everything around me has ceased to exist. I know this. I experienced the same thing 10 years ago. This is what dying feels like.
死人に口なしってな弱いやつがくたばるのは当然といえば当然だが
My eyes can't focus.
まったく嫌な仕事をさせてくれるこのざまで英雄とは笑い草だ
I can only hear his voice.
分かっている文句はないさ女のサーバントは見たんだおとなしく戻ってやるよ
He sounds so irritated. Afterwards, I hear footsteps fading down the hallway.
蹴りをつけておきたいところだがマスターの方針を破るわけにもいくまいまったくいけすかねえマスターだこと
The voice suddenly disappears. He must have jumped out the window. Afterwards, the footsteps I heard earlier stop. There's an awkward silence. Then footsteps again. I can't hear that, well, anymore.
追ってアーチャーランサーはマスターのところに戻るはずせめて相手の顔ぐらい把握しないと
I don't know who's talking. I muster up all this concentration as my mind fades, but I still can't put my finger on it. All I can hear now is the sound of my breathing. My lungs must still be functioning. I hear a loud whistling sound coming from my mouth, like a passing typhoon.
その割にはまだ死んでないってのはすごいな
Shit. I said somebody peering into my face. The breathing must be loud, as the person reaches her finger out to try to close my mouth.
やめてよねなんだってあんたが
Whoever it is, they grit their teeth, seeming troubled. The moment I hear that sound, the person touches me without hesitation.
破損した臓器を寄贈された間その間に心臓一つ丸々修復か
こんなの成功したら時計塔に一発合格ってレベルじゃない。
The voice sounds distressed. But at that moment, my fading consciousness finally flickers to nothing. The sensation returns to my body. Slowly, little by little, my bodily functions return, like dewdrops trickling down a leaf. Dot dot dot, drip drip drip. What's going on? The person hovering over me is sweating, intensely focusing on whether her hands is pressed against my chest. Next thing I know, the palm over my chest grows extremely hot. It's so hot, my corpse jolts and my cold, stagnated blood starts to flow again. Phew. I sense the person take a deep breath and sit down. Clink. I hear something fall.
まあ仕方ないか。ごめんなさい父さん。あなたの娘はとんでもなく薄情者です。
That was it. The person mocks themselves and leaves. What you mean themselves? I don't know. My heart resumes beating. Then I finally pass out. But it's not the everlasting sleep I expected. I fall into a slumber, bound to wake again. Oh snap. Here we go, baby. He's awake. Ah. I wake suddenly. I feel sick. My entire body aches. Every time my heart beats, a sharp pain stabs my head. My intense headache prevents me from remembering anything. My body is cold and stiff, likely because I've been sleeping in the hallway for a long time. The only thing I can figure out is that the chest area of my uniform is torn, and my blood stains the hall floor. Snap, dude. My head feels hazy as I get up. The spot where I'd been lying looks like a murder scene. What, was my chest stabbed? Yeah, it was, dude. I fight down a surge of nausea as I head into the nearby classroom. Staggering, I open a closet and pull out a rag and a bucket. Holy shit, dude. Wow, taking the time, huh? I'm still confused. I encountered something unbelievable, then it murdered me. But here I am, still trying to clean up after myself. How stupid can I be? Really stupid. But I kind of smart, I don't know. Gotta make sure, you don't leave anything behind, I guess. Wipe at the floor with a rag I found. Oh shit, a can fell off my desk. Oh shit. I managed to wipe off the blood despite the incredible weakness of my whole body, then gather up everything scattered around the floor and shove it into my pockets. This may be my way of hiding any evidence. I must be doing such stupid stuff because my head's all hazy. Nasu might have wrote that all that in because he needed a way to make sure that, narratively nothing is brought up in the story that would complicate things. After all, the animes tend to skip this part. I put the rag and bucket away, stagger out of the school like a zombie. My body heats up with every step I take. It's so cold outside, yet my body seems to be on fire. God damn. He returns home. By the time I reach my house, the date has changed. There's nobody in the house. Sakura and Eva Fujine left long ago. I collapse on the floor. Lying on the floor is what lets me finally calm down a bit. I inhale deeply. My heart feels like it cracks every time my chest expands to draw in air. Actually, it's the opposite. It's not my heart is cracking. The hole in my heart that was just patched up, so expanding my chest opens the wound. Damn straight, dude. That's also not true. I wasn't almost killed. I was killed. But someone saved me, and now I'm alive. But if they weren't in the area, it means they could be involved with the people fighting. But it still doesn't change the fact that they saved me, so I need to thank them properly one day. Ah, Shiro. Moment I drop my guard, my pain returns. At the same time, nausea strikes me. I sit up to hold the nausea at bay. I place my hand on my bare chest, where the uniform is torn. I might have been saved, but my chest was, as a matter of fact, pierced. That feeling, the agony of the spear tip piercing my chest, isn't something I can easily forget. Wow. When I close my eyes, I can feel a spear thrust again. I try to shake that delusion off, and I make every effort to regain my composure. Fade to white, baby. It must be thanks to my nightly training. My thoughts clear as I take slow, deep breaths. The fever and nausea abate a bit. The man in blue and the man in red. They looked human, but I know they're not. They could have been ghosts of some kind, but I've never heard of ghosts having forms that allow them to interact with humans like that. And the thing was talking, which makes it a little harder to believe it was a ghost if it's had a will of its own. From what I've heard, the only spirits that possess physical bodies are the elemental types, but I thought elementals didn't look human. It's more of a fundamental issue here. Those two were trying to kill each other. And there was a robbery and a murder at a nearby house. Eerie stuff like that has been plaguing Fuyuki lately. With all this in mind, the only conclusion I can come to is that the situation is out of my control. Yeah, if only. I guess that was kind of whiny, but I'll put it down to the patched up chest wound that still feels so raw. I can complain later. First of all, I need to decide whether I should get involved or not. Oh no! The lights went out. The bell on the roof of the house rings. No matter what anyone says, this house is still a mage's house. The bounded field is set around it, and if there's ever an intruder in the area, an alarm rings. Burglar at this hour? Oh, well, of course it's a burglar. I brave myself for my own idiocy. Of course it's not a burglar. Given the timing right after the weird incident, there's definitely an intruder. It's no burglar, it's an assassin. They're here to take a life, not property. Because that man said so himself. You saw what you saw, so you gotta die. The house is dead silent. The same murderous intent I felt at school creeps closer through the hushed darkness. Oh fudge. I gulp. The chill prickles like needles along my spine. There's no illusion, it's all my imagination. I know that the moment I leave this room, I'll be stabbed again. I desperately try to contain my scream. The instant I scream, the assassin will just leap right in and kill me. And that would be just a repeat of what happened before. I'm not prepared, and I'm not going to be impaled again. Oh fuck. My breathing grows labored as soon as the thought crosses my mind. I'm mad. I'm mad at myself for being afraid, and I'm mad that I put myself in a situation where I'll so easily lose my life after it was saved earlier this same damn day. Nah. I grit my teeth and hold my hand tight over my wounded chest to restrain myself. I need to get used to this. This is the second time. This is the second time I'm about to die. That alone motivates me not to die so pathetically as last time. Am I not a mage after all? And if I can't even defend myself from this, what were my 8 years of training for? What was it all for? Anyway. Bring it on. I'm not going to agonize over complicated things anymore. Right now, I'm going to need to drive away whoever's here. Yeah, man. Yeah, I may call myself a mage, but the only thing I can do is reinforce something that might work as a weapon. You need a weapon to fight after all. There's plenty of things that work as a weapon in the storehouse, but I'm not anywhere near there. If I leave the living room and get ambushed, I'm going to expose myself, and it'll be a repeat of what happened earlier. Won't be easy, but I've got to find a weapon here. Something long and thin would be good. My opponent's weapon of choice is a spear, so a knife would be all but useless. A wooden sword would be best, but I obviously wouldn't have just one laying around here. Something around here might be suitable as a weapon. Oh shit, it's the poster. I can't help but feel utterly dejected, but the desperation makes me all the more determined. The situation is so bad, it can't really get any worse. Then all that's left for me to do is to move forward until I have no energy left. You go, Shiro. Trace on. I speak my incantation, and I inject magical energy into the rolled up 60-centimeter poster. I try to imbue as much magical energy as I possibly can into the poster to solidify it, since it needs to work as a weapon to go up against that spear. Composition. Analyze. I focus my consciousness. Magical energy permeates the poster as if I'm staining its fibers with my own blood. Alright, I feel like that I've hit the end. Right before magical energy spreads throughout the poster and spills out, I say, alright. I cut off my connection with the poster. I tremble with excitement. Here we go, baby. I mean, she's coming. She's coming. It's just a matter of time. The poster is hard to steal, but its weight remains the same as before. It turned out great for a hastily improvised sword. How long has it been since my strengthening magecraft succeeded? My magecraft hasn't worked for anything since Kiritsugu died, and so for it to succeed at a time like this seems ironic. I may be able to defend myself. I at least have some discipline and swordsmanship. I grip the poster with both hands and stand in the middle of the living room. If I stay here, I'm dead, but I don't think I can make it outside the mansion either. So I just need to head to the shed and make a stronger weapon there. Fuck. Just as I start trying to hype myself up. Oh no! Every hair on my body stands on end. Shit! I'm not sure how he got in. But the guy drops from the ceiling straight toward me. Oh no, shit! A silvery flash strikes my head from above. I can only assume he came through the ceiling and he descends on me, meaning to skewer my head. I roll forward in a frantic dodge. The man lands with inhuman grace as I clumsily roll out of the way. I stop myself quickly and get to my feet, makeshift sword at the ready. Oh no. The guy turns lazily, looking bored.
計な手間を見えていれば痛かろうと俺なりの配慮だったのだがな。
He shifts the spear to his other hand in a slow, fluid movement. I don't know why, but he doesn't seem to as aggressive as he did at the school, which might give me a chance at escaping him.
まったく一日に同じ人間を二度殺す羽目になるとはな。いつになろうと人の世は血生臭いということか。
He's complaining to himself, like I'm not even here. I slowly retreat back out of the room, only 3 more meters until I reach the window. I run out. It's only about 20 meters to the shed once I reach the yard. Then I should quickly... Fuck. He says it almost absent-mindedly, like it was just an afterthought. God. Parker, Ku, on one hand, he's not a civilian, but on the other hand, I need to kill him on sheer principle. Pain shoots up my right arm. It all happens in an instant. He thrusts his spear forward, not even giving me time to react. I should have died for a second time right there. The makeshift sword in my hand spared me that fate. He said it, he said fate. He probably thought I'd just be holding a rolled up paper. He struck it as if I hadn't been holding anything at all, but the reinforced paper sword deflected the attack so it only grazed my arm. Ooh. His expression goes blank. His casual attitude from earlier vanishes entirely. He watches me now like a feral animal eyeing its prey. I had a cough there. Crap. I was clearly wrong. Thinking things would be okay. This thing before me is some kind of demon, unbound by logic. I keenly realized that letting my guard down even for a second was beyond ludicrous. That's right. Desperate as things are, I should have just made a break for the window right after whatever miracle let me dodge his strike from above. Oof. The end of his spear points toward me. I can't block that. There's no way I'll be able to block that swift attack. I could have at least braced myself if he had a sword, no matter how fast he might be with it. But he's holding a spear. A sword is a whole line, but a spear is only a point. How am I supposed to block a point when I can't even see how fast it moves? Yeah, here we go. Oh shit. The man drops to a lower stance in a flash. Oh no, his spear swings in sideways. I instinctively parry the blow aimed at my face. Oof, it's a cyclone. I'm not sure how he's moving his spear in this small room, but it traces a beautiful arc without even touching the walls. The next swing comes from the opposite side, aiming at my torso. Oh no. The force of my swing bends on my makeshift sword as I try to parry. Monstrous. Is that a hammer he's swinging? Damn, the numbness of my arms is telling me that they might be broken. I instinctively swing my sword. He must be mocking me with the way he keeps flicking his spear at my sword without drawing it back at all. Fuck. Numbness creeps into my arms after going on the attack. My makeshift sword bends even more. The man's spear changes trajectory slightly. He moves like this He moves like this is just a game. Such confidence. He'd been letting me take a swing at him after he took a couple of shots at me. I wasted one opportunity as nothing more than a stopgap. So he sees no point in continuing this. The man readies his spear again. During the microscopic opening, I don't turn back to look. I just leap backward toward the window. Whoa! My back shatters the window and I roll into the yard. I roll a few times, spring upward, and I blindly make my next move. I twist my entire body, swinging from behind myself. Oh. I managed to bat the man's spear aside, and he hesitates for just an instant. I knew it. If I jumped out the window, he was going to chase after me. And he would catch up to me and go in for the kill before I had the chance to get up. So I expected his fatal blow, swung my sword to the side with all my might. It was a risky move. He'd have killed me if I'd even been a second late, and I'd have just been as dead as I was earlier too. But knowing the incredible gap in our skill, I figured there was no way I could have been early. Welcome, the Sudi. Welcome to the stream, or rather, good night. Good night to you. She's almost here. She's almost here. See you later, Thesudi. Thank you for stopping by, thank you for stopping by regardless. It's good to have like as many people as I can possibly get. I don't know. You know how it is. The only thing I had to do was get up as quickly as I could, parry the attack I knew would be coming at my back. The gamble pays off, and my swing deflects his spear. I quickly reposition myself. Now I just need to run to the shed while he's still confused. Oh no! He's not holding a spear anymore now. He's right in front of me. He turns on the spot with a roundhouse kick. Oh no! Fucking roundhouse kick, baby. Scenery goes flying by. My chest goes numb where he kicked me. I can't breathe. Biggest surprise, I'm actually flying through the air. Never thought a guy kicking me would send me into the air like a damn ball. Ooh. I fall hard onto my back. I slam into a wall, the impact lightly breaking my back. I slide down to the ground. I can't breathe. My vision blurs. By a stroke of luck, he's thrown me into the shed I wanted to reach. I lean against the wall, trying to ruse myself or whatever. Oh no. I tried to track the man through blurry eyes. He kicked me nearly 20 meters away. The guy picks his spear up and rushes straight at me. I'm going to die. There's nothing I can do now. He's going to reach me. If I don't want to die, I've got to get up and parry his hit. Oh no. The tip of his spear surges. I can't even look back at him. My body, on the verge of collapse, practically greases the spear. Let's go. What dumb luck. My knees give out. I can't hold myself up. The spear goes over my head and violently impales the shed's heavy door, pushing it open. This is my last chance. If only I could get inside the shed, there should be something I could use as a weapon. Oh no. Get inside, man. I crawled to the shed on all fours. Just then. He launches the spear at me. Oh, I block it. I open up the rolled up poster to create a single-use shield. The impact makes a dull sound. The poster, unrolled, probably isn't as strong. It blocks the spear, but it tears apart, returning into a normal bit of paper. The spear's impact flings me against the wall. I fall on my butt. I try to get my heart beating again after it feels like it's been trying to quit on me. The moment I raise my head to try to grab something to use as a weapon, the man points the spear in front of my face. I can't do anything else now. His spear is pointed directly at my heart. I know this feeling. It's the scent of death assailing my nostrils, reminding me of the pain I felt a few hours ago.
しかし、わからねえな。起点は効くくせに魔術はからっきしときた。筋はいいようだが、まだ若すぎたか。
I don't hear the man's voice. My attention is focused on the weapon pointed at me. Obviously. The moment he thrusts, I'm dead. What else is there to think at this point?
もしやとは思うが、お前が7人目だったのかもな。
Ooh.
だとしても、これで終わりなんだが。
His arm jerks. I wasn't able to see his movements earlier, but now I see every last one in slow motion. There's a jolt of silvery light. The tip seems like it's being drawn towards my heart. I have to admit, Shiro is doing pretty good for someone who's never been in a real fight, especially against a servant. Yeah, he's a champ. Gotta give it to him. You know, he's quick on his feet and all that. Drawn towards my heart. Blood will gush from the wound in just a second. I know this feeling. That sensation of iron piercing my body. That taste of blood that will well up in my throat. That feeling of the world being around me fading. I experienced all of it earlier today. And now I'm going to have to experience it again? Really? I don't understand. Why do I have to be the one that goes through this? This is bullshit! This is bullshit! No, I can't die in a vein like a place like this. I was saved. If I was saved, I can't just die like this. I need to live to fulfill my obligations. I won't be able to do that if I'm dead. Yeah. The spear is going to impale me, though. The tip will tear through my flesh, break my ribs, bore it to my heart. Duh. I'm mad. I shouldn't be so damn easy to kill. Shouldn't be so damn easy to kill people like this. I'm going to die, and it's bullshit. I'm going to die twice in a single goddamn day. Everything is fucking bullshit. I'm going to die, and I didn't even have the opportunity to be afraid of this whole goddamn mess. Ah, man. Bullshit. Everything's bullshit. Life is bullshit. Here we go. No way to hell. Okay, here we go, baby. I'm not going to let myself die senselessly to the likes of you. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Yeah, is probably the right word for this moment. Here we go. Here we go. Like magic. A figure appears out of the bright light shining from behind me. I can't think. All I know is that the figure is a girl. I hear a high-pitched sound. At the moment the figure appears, it pushes aside the spear pressed to my heart and steps between me and the man without missing a beat. Oh yeah, baby. Here it is. He tries to regain his composure after his spear is pushed aside as the girl brandishes something in her hand. Sparks fly. Hard metal clashes and sparks fly again. The man stomps his foot after blocking the woman's attack. Yeah, he must have realized he's at a disadvantage because he leaps out of the storehouse with bestial agility. She must intimidate him, but she quickly turns toward me. Oh, here it is. Finally. The wind is strong today. The clouds slide away, and the moon shines through for a brief instant. The silver moonlight shines in the shed, illuminating the girl, who appears to be like a knight. ... How funny would it be if the remaster blindsides us all by it being a Stolfo? One would wish. Yeah, you know? Someone must have made art based around that concept by now. I'm speechless. And it's not because I'm confused by all the things that just happened. The girl before me is so astonishingly beautiful that I'm at a loss for words. Oh, my pants are being tightened. The girl's eyes, like precious jewels, stare at me without motion. I ask of you, are you my master? Her voice sounds so valiant. I can only repeat her words back to her. I don't understand what she's saying, nor do I know who she is. All I know is that this slender, delicate-looking girl is similar to the man outside. She says nothing, continuing to look at me in silence. I don't know how to describe her. She's special, so special that I forget entirely about the man's outside, even though he might attack at any moment. Time seems to have stopped. Even the fear of death I felt like moments ago vanishes, and there's only the girl standing before me. Servant Saber, I have come in your response to your summons. Master, give me your orders. Oh my god. It's the second time she speaks. And the moment I hear the word master and the name Saber echoes in my ears. Hey, I got an achievement. Yay! Pain shoots through my left hand. It's hot, like being branded by an iron. I unconsciously press the back of my left hand. Taking in as a sign, the girl silently nods her beautiful head. I'm still a mage in training, so I understand what those words mean. But the girl doesn't respond to my question. She simply looks away with the same grace she's shown when she nodded. She turns toward the shed's ruined door. Outside, the man readies his spear. Should we go through the whole Saber versus Lancer fight? Should we do that? ... She moves faster than expected. The girl in knight's armor leaps out of the shed without hesitation. What? I forget about the pain I feel. Get up to follow her. She can't possibly go up against that guy. No matter how heavily armored she is, she's smaller than I am. Dude, come on. Stop. The echoing clang drowns out my words. What? I can't believe what I'm seeing. My head really goes blank this time. Who the hell is she? The clash of swords echoes around me. The moon slips behind the clouds and the yard grows dark once again. Within the darkness, sparks fly as steel strikes steel. Without saying a word, the spear-wielding man meets the girl who leaped from the shed. She parries his spear, knocks away his other successive attacks, driving him back with each attack. Oh no. Or oh yeah. I can't believe it. This girl, Saber, is somehow overpowering the man. The battle has begun. What happened between that man and I earlier doesn't even count as a battle. A battle. That's a fight between two people, each able to kill the other. No matter the difference in ability, it can still be called a battle as long as both are able to kill the other. In that sense, these two are fighting a battle. No shit. The man attacks her, swinging his spear so quickly I can't even see his strikes. Somehow, she parries his every attack perfectly, with everything as she closes in on him. With something as she closes in on him. Okay. Damn. The man backs up slightly, clicking his tongue hatefully. He holds his spear vertically to ward off her attacks on his side. Oh yeah, baby. For a moment, his spear glows. His attack almost looks like it caused an explosion. Save. Yep. And spear sparks is electrified every time whatever the weapon the girl is wielding strikes it. The man and I could tell what it is. His ferocious magical energy, so dense it can actually be seen. Her attacks are charged with incredible amounts of magical energy. An unbelievable amount of magical energy crackles along her opponent's weapon every time they make contact. The sheer force of her attacks must be staggering. If the man's spear strikes are precise, like a sniper rifle, her blows must be overpowering, basically like an overpowering blast of a shotgun. Whoa. Each of the girl's attacks bathes the yard in flickering light. And yet, that's not what's overpowering the man. Oh man. The man curses at the girl as he evades her unrelenting attacks. But she doesn't respond other than to step up her attacks with her invisible weapon. You. The man retreats, having hardly so much as a chance to counterattack. Her weapon is invisible. Without being able to determine the weapon's range, it'd be reckless to go on in for attack. That's the trouble of an invisible weapon. But she's definitely got something in her hand. I can't make out anything of its shape or length. Maybe it's transparent to begin with. No matter how many times sparks fly from it, I can never look at the weapon's profile. Oh shit. Parrying her strikes must be taking a lot out of the man. His movements aren't as sharp as they'd been. It's the first sound the girl makes. She attacks all the more ferociously. As a merciless, unyielding dance of blades. The flying sparks remind me of a blacksmith striking iron. And the spear-wielding man continues defending himself as he disapprovingly clicks his tongue. Honestly, I can't help but to admire the man, even though he tried to kill me. He's able to defend himself from an invisible weapon, relying only on reading the girl's swings and footwork. That's all I can do. When an opponent is so completely on the defense, the only thing you need to do is to beat them down. The girl steps in closer. She smashes down, striking with all her might. Seeing his chance, the man disappears. Or rather, he retreats back as if to disappear. Oof. The girl swings cut through the air and smashes into the ground, kicking up dust. Ah, shit. Her massive swing, which seemed like a fatal blow against the cornered spearman, proved easy to dodge. What was she thinking? Even I could tell what happened, even at this distance. Her careful, precise attacks earlier may have worn the man down, but the tremendous swing meant that to deal the finishing blow wouldn't ever touch him. Wow, I'm really fading out. The relentless attacks must have been put incredible strain on the man's body as he tried to defend himself. Yet he has suppressed that pain for a single moment to jump away. He knew that her last attack would return him the victor. Haha. The man jumps back several meters, then comes in to strike once again. The moment his feet touch the ground, he jumps in a triangular pattern and leaps toward the girl as if revisiting his steps. The girl's sword is still embedded in the ground. It's a fatal opening. The red spear returns in less than a second. The girl twists her body around like a top, while her sword is still embedded in the ground. The whole thing happens in a matter of seconds. The man sees his mistake and tries to correct. As the girl uses this brief moment to use her whole body to attack. Oh shit. Both the man and the girl seem unsatisfied though. Both struck, intending to kill. Both survived, so everything leading to this moment was in vain. The two open a bit of a distance between themselves. They both just quietly stare at each other. The strain of the battle inflicted on them seems to be too much.
止まっていては総兵の名が泣こう。そちらが来ないのなら私が行くが。
わざわざ死にに来るか。それは構わんが、その前に一つだけ聞かせろ。
Ooh.
貴様の方、それは剣か。
He phrases his question so bluntly. He glares as if trying to look through her.
さあどうかな。戦士かもしれんし、双剣かもしれん。いや、もしや弓かもしれんぞ、ランサー。抜かせセイバー。
Talking. Somehow this conversation seems to be amusing him. The man called Lancer briefly lowers his spear. It looks as if he's saying he doesn't want to fight anymore. The girl seems puzzled by Lancer's move, but I know what his stance means. I remember the fight at the school a few hours ago. It's the killer move that was supposed to have ended the battle.
ついでにもう一つ聞くがな。お互い初見だしよ。ここらで分けって気はないか。
Ooh.
悪い話じゃない。それ、あそこでほうけているお前のマスターは使い物にならんし、俺のマスターとて姿を晒せねえ大ふぬけときた。ここはお互い万全の状態になるまで勝負を持ち越した方が好ましいんだが。
断る。あなたはここで倒れろ、ランサー。
そうかよ。たく、こっちはもともと様子見が目的だったんだぜ。サーバントが出たとあっちゃ長居する気はなかったんだが。
Oh shit. The air wavers. The surroundings appear to distort. Lancer lowers his stance. A chill creeps into the air. The same thing happened earlier. Magical energy rumbles as it forms a vortex at the tip of his spear. A noble phantasm. The girl readies her weapon and glares at her enemy. I don't need to speak up. She knows very well how dangerous the enemy is. She is the one confronting him. Ah, shit. The beast kicks the ground. Lancer appears in front of the girl so quickly he may as well have teleported. He takes a spear and aims at her feet. Oh no. Even to me, that seems like a poor choice. I can't see any way an attack would be effective with the spear pointed at the ground in front of her feet. Apparently thinking the same, the girl leaps over the spear toward Lancer, intent on striking him down. But at that moment... Gay? His words alone radiate immense magical energy. Bulge! Or bulg, or whatever. The spear released from below angles toward the girl's heart. Oh. Shit. Her body hangs in the air. The blow sends her flying in a wide arc. She smashes heavily into the ground. Oh shit. She's bleeding. She had been unscathed until now, but her heart is pierced. She's bleeding profusely.
いや今のは因果の逆転か
Oh no, she said it. She said fate. I'm just as bewildered. I'm watching him from afar, but watching him from afar may have given me a better perspective on how bizarre that attack was. The spear had been aimed at her feet, I'm sure of that. But then it just changed direction, stretching impossibly to pierce the girl's heart. And yet the spear itself neither stretched nor changed direction. It seemed, bizarrely, as if the spear had been thrust into her chest from the beginning, almost naturally. It wasn't as simple as the spear changing its trajectory and piercing the heart. The spear didn't change course, it altered truth itself to make that happen. Wow! The moment he spoke those words and released his spear, the intent of piercing her heart had been realized. Essentially, his attack reversed cause and effect. The result of the attack piercing the victim's heart is predetermined, so the spear's trajectory is merely an afterthought to establish the facts. It's a demonic splinter that breaks through all defenses like an anus. It's defenseless. The moment it determines the target, the spear pierces the heart every time it's used, without exception. How can anyone defend against such a completely insane attack? No matter what effort the target makes to avoid, the spear will always pierce their heart, which makes it fatal. An accursed spear that always pierces with the opponent when used. However, the girl evades with a hairbeat breath. I don't know how you pronounce that word. The spear did penetrate her, but it didn't hit anything vital. Her actions in evading the spear seemed to even more impossible than the spear itself. The moment the spear was thrust, the girl turned and reversed direction with incredible effort and will and strength, as if she knew what was going to happen. She was either incredibly lucky or had just enough protection to dampen the spear's curse. Whatever it is, the girl manages to avoid the fatal blow, and so survives Lancer's ultimate attack. Damn. The girl tries to get her labored breathing under control. Although she had been losing a lot of it, blood stopped seeping from her wound, and even the wound itself is closing up. So this is what a truly extraordinary person can do. I knew she wasn't normal, but she is more than outstanding. In terms of her skills in the fight against Lancer, in terms of the incredible amount of magical energy used for every attack, her body is recovering on its own. She is obviously superior to Lancer. And that's only up until now. She may be healing even now, but her wounds are deep. If Lancer attacks now, she won't be able to defend herself. And yet, even though he's at an overwhelming advantage, Lancer doesn't move. He audibly grinds his teeth, and he glares at the girl. His voice attempts to rumble up from the ground itself. Oh shit. You really exposed yourself, dude. Lancer's expression darkens. His hostility dissipates. He clicks his tongue in annoyance. The oppressive mood lightens. Lancer no longer seems to have any intent of attacking the wounded girl. He turns back while he walks to the corner of the yard.
どちらかが消えるまでやり合うのがサーバントのセオリーだが、あいにくうちの雇い主は臆病者でな。槍が交わされたのなら帰ってこいなんて抜かしやがる。
逃げるのか、ランサ
ー。Wow.
追ってくるのなら構わんぞ、セイバー。
What a dingus.
ただし、その時は決死の覚悟を抱いてこい。
He lightly bounces off the ground. It's a wonder how agile he can still be, but Lancer jumps effortlessly over the fence and disappears before anyone can stop him. The injured young girl turns and starts running in pursuit. Okay. I cross the yard as fast as I can. If I don't stop her, she'll go after him, maybe get herself killed. It turns out I don't need to chase after her. She tries to jump over the wall, but the moment she crouches to jump, she doubles over and grabs her chest. Wow, that's fail. I hurry over to check on her. Well, I had intended to just approach her and call out to her, but that went right out the window the moment I got near her. She is completely unbelievable. The shiny silver armor she wears looks extremely heavy. The clothing she's wearing, dated as it is a bright and vivid blue. Never seen anything like it. No, her clothes are not what really enthralls me. She is absolutely beautiful. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, she's... Shiro, come on. Her golden hair, illuminated by the moonlight, is extremely fine as spun gold. Look at this white girl. Look at this white girl with the blonde hair. Look at white girl. Right there. What a white, beautiful girl. Yeah. Oh, God. Her face is graceful with a trace of innocence. Her smooth white skin all but glows in the moonlight. Oh, my God. I'm speechless. Her beauty completely takes my breath away. Seeing a girl wounded in a fight made me absolutely furious. As I stand there gawking, the girl remains silent, her hand clamped over her chest. I managed to quit staring pretty quickly. She lifts her head, lets her hand fall from her chest, but her pain seeming to have eased. She looks directly at me. I don't know quite how to respond to that gaze, but then I noticed something. The spear missed her heart, but it did pierce her chest, as there's no outward sign of a wound. I've heard there's kind of healing magecraft, but she didn't seem to use anything like that. That must mean she can heal herself, no matter how wounded she is. My mind switches gears. I shouldn't be gawking at her. This girl is unbelievable. Yeah, I know, Shiro. And I absolutely should not let my guard down around her until I know who she is and what's going on. I take a half step back as I ask the question.
何者も何もセーバーのサーバントです。あなたが私を呼び出したのですから確認をするまでもないでしょう。
セイバーのサーバント。
はい。ですから私のことはセーバーと。
She says it so casually. There's a touch of contempt in her tone, but it remains mostly gentle. And hearing her voice makes my head go blank. I mean, she has a great voice. I mean, Ayako Kawasumi, you know, it's a great voice. But come on, Shiro, come on, dude, like, stop nutting. What? Why am I getting agitated? I cover my burning face with a hand, respond stupidly, but I honestly don't know what else to say. Besides, what else could she respond with when I just... What else could she respond when I just ask her what the hell she is? It'd be rude for me not to respond. God, I'm really fading out here. Wow. There's something wrong with me. I'm saying the dumbest things. Like a teenager with raging hormones. Well, she did give me her name. It's only polite that I give mine. I know I'm confused, but it's still important to remain rational, no matter who I'm dealing with. The girl, Saber, just keeps watching me in my confusion. She moves not an inch.
分かっています。あなたは正規のマスターではないのですね。
Okay, tell you what. Once Reen shows up, yeah. I know very well that you are not a typical master.
しかしそれでもあなたは私のマスターです。契約を交わした以上あなたを裏切りはしない。
Oh wait, shit, I was supposed to be reading. Crap, I hear her, but I couldn't be more lost. The only thing standing out to me is that she keeps referring to me as master.
それは違う。俺マスターなんて名前じゃないぞ。
それでは素人。ええ、私としてはこの発音の方が好ましい。
Alright, the moment she said my name, I thought my face might actually burst into flames. Isn't it a bit more normal to call someone by their last name when you first meet?
ちょっと待って。なんだってそっちの方。
Oof. A strange sensation tingles through my left hand. The back of my hand is burning. A strange pattern appears on the back of my left hand, like a tattoo. Oh no. Wah.
それは霊樹と呼ばれるものです、シロ。
It's called command spell Shiro.
私たちサーバントを律する3つの命令権であり、マスターとしての命でもある。
Oh wait, shit, there was more dialogue. When...
シロ、傷の治療を。
Sorry, I can't do that. Her tone is cold now. It seems she's not focused on me, but something elsewhere.
待て。まさか俺に言ってるのか。悪いけど、そんな難しい魔術は知らないし、それにもう治ってるじゃないか、それ。
Wow. Saber frowns. I feel like I've said something that disappoints her.
ではこのままで臨みます。自動修復は顔面を覆っただけですが、あと一度の戦闘ならば支障はないでしょう。
あと一度って何を。
外の敵は2人。この程度の重圧なら数秒で倒し得る相手です。
Woo. Here we go. Saber leaps over the wall effortlessly. Just like Lancer, she makes it look easy. And now I'm just alone in the yard.
敵？
He's outside. I realize that she means as soon as I say it.
ちょっと待て。まだ戦うっていうのか、お前。
Yeah. Of course, dude. I move without thinking. I run as fast as I can toward the gate. I reach the gate, unlock it with trembling fingers, and jump out.
サイバー、どこだ？
Here we go. I strain to see it in the darkness. Clouds have completely obscured the moon, leaving it pitch dark, now of all times. But I hear something nearby. There. I run to an empty hall pathway. It happens all in an instant. I see a familiar man in red and Saber fighting. Saber rushes him and breaks through his guard with a single sweep. She easily cuts at the man in red. Saber releases her arm, ready to. But before she's able to take his head, incredibly powerful magecraft causes him to vanish. Saber doesn't stop. She dashes right at the person standing behind the man in red and effortlessly negates the potent magecraft they've unleashed. Wah, I knew she was strong, but this is unreal. But that was a sort of intervention magecraft way beyond anything I'm capable of. My old man might have been able to cast something with a bit of weight to it, but I'm not sure even not even a first-rate mage could just cast something so powerful at the drop of a hat like that. Even so, Saber nullifies the magecraft as if it were nothing. The enemy must be a mage, which means this match's outcome is decided. The mage's attack doesn't work on Saber, and Saber drives at them mercilessly. The mage falls backward with a thud. The enemy mercilessly dodges Saber's attack, and they can't move anymore. Saber corners the enemy and levels her invisible sword at them. Oh man. My mind freezes. Maybe it's a momentary glimmer of moonlight, but I see that Saber is attacking a human. I can't tell who it is specifically, but the image of Saber killing someone, their blood staining her hands, suddenly fills my mind. Saber moves in. She's gonna slit open their throat with that invisible sword. Stop, motherfucker, stop! I scream as loud as I can. Her blade stops cold. It's probably best for my sanity that I can't see her sword. But the tip of that invisible sword isn't wet with her opponent's blood just yet.
やめろ。頼むからやめてくれ。
Wow. I glare at her as I speak. If I'm going to stop her, I need to prepare myself to give everything I've got to do so.
なぜ止めるのですシロ。彼女はアーチャーのマスターです。ここで仕留めておかなければ。
No, Saber has absolutely no intention of stopping. She only stopped because I told her to, but she still holds her sword at the ready.
だから待てって。人のことをマスターだとか言ってるけど、こっちは点でわからないんだ。俺をそんな風に呼ぶんなら、少しは説明するのが筋ってもんだろう。
Wow. Saber doesn't answer. She just stands there staring at me.
順番が違うだろう、セイバー。俺はまだお前が何なのか知らない。けど話してくれるなら聞くから。
Dude, come on. She's literally a killing machine. A magical killing machine. Come on, dude. Saber's silent. She still holds her sword to her opponent, stares at me, her lips downturned in death satisfaction.
そんなこととはどういうことか。あなたはむやみに人を傷つけるな。などという理想論を挙げるのですか。
What? Don't needlessly harm another. Well, yeah, it's better to avoid conflict as much as possible, but I'm not so soft-hearted as to feel sorry for someone who's attacking me.
つまりあなたは敵である命を絶つなと言いたいのです。そのような言葉には従いません。敵は倒すものです。それでもやめろというのであれば、令状を持って私を律しなさい。
Oof.
そんなことっていうのはお前のことだ。女の子が。
Ah, Shiro, come on, dude.
怪我をしてるならなおさらだろう。
Girl shouldn't go around swinging swords around, especially if she's already hurt. I mean, come on, dude. Dude, she's magic. She's a magical spirit entity person, killing night person. Dude, take the hint, man.
そっか。本当に剣を持ってるかどうかはわからないんだっけ。あ、いや、とにかくそういうのはダメだ。
I mean, I know she's hot, man. She's hot. But come on, dude. Like, dude, you gotta understand, man. You know, she's on a different league. In that moment, Saber's mouth falls open in stunned silence. I don't know how much time passes with her just standing there like that.
で、いつになったら剣を下げてくれるのかしらね、セイバーさんは。
The person who'd fallen to the ground speaks up out of nowhere. Saber instinctively grabs her sword.
諦めなさい。敵を前にして下げる剣はありません。
あなたのマスターは下げろって言ったのに。セイバーともあろうサーバントが主に逆らうって言うんだ。
Wow. Saber grits her teeth. But she lowers her sword, loosening her grip a bit. She must have put her sword away or something, because she seems to suddenly have much less. She seems suddenly much less hostile. Oh my god, my throat. My throat is dry, dude. Yeah, just do it. Whoever that has been on the ground finally stands. They act brazen as they pat the dirt from their bottom. Wait a minute. That's
お前遠さか。
toe sucker. Ah.
ええ。こんばんは、エミヤ君。
Ah. Acting all smug, even though, like, internally, we all know you were almost practically shitting your pants. But okay, whatever. Trying to act cool. Ha, Rin. Okay, cool. Rin Tosaka replies with the biggest smile on her face. This is unbelievable. I don't know what to think anymore. The way she greets me so casually makes me question whether everything that happened was even real.
いや、だからさっきの魔術は遠坂が使ったってことだから、つまり
魔術師ってことでしょ。 まあお互い似たようなもんだし隠す必要もないわよね。
Hearing her be so blunt about it makes me seem like the idiot here.
ですから話は中でしましょう。どうせ何も分かってないんでしょ、エミヤ君は。
She says that. As she says that, she walks toward the entrance to my house.
待て父さん、何考えてんだお前。
At that moment, when Tosaka turns around, her smile changes into something completely different.
バカね、いろいろ考えてるわよ。だから話をしようって言ってるんじゃない。エミヤ君、突然の事態に驚くのもいいけど、素直に認めないと命取りって時もあるのよ。ちなみに今がその時だと分かって。
Wow. She glares at me, and I can see actual animosity in her eyes.
分かればよろしい。それじゃあ行こっか。エミヤ君のお家にね。
Alright. Just follow her in, dude. Tosaka walks through the gate.
すげえ怒ってるぞあいつ。
Well, I don't blame her. Just a moment ago, she had a sword pointed at her. She's about to die.
それにしたって。
Maybe it's my imagination, but I think Tosaka at school and the one I see right now are completely different people. This is just weird as hell. Read Tosaka, the most popular girl in school, the girl I admire, is walking in front of me, while a blonde girl named Saber, who calls herself a servant, is silently following behind me. Okay, moment, the hallway feels like it's a different dimension. In a different dimension, rather. Okay, actually, let me save here, because my throat is actually like giving up the ghost, so to speak. Ooh, my God. It's parched. Holy crap. Oh boy. Okay. I think we hit like a good milestone. I mean, we're not over with day 3, but Saber was introduced and we had a cool ass fight and it was awesome. But I guess like I suppose like, okay, the stream's been going on for 3 hours and a half, almost 3 hours and 40 minutes. Actually, that's a pretty good length, by my standards at least. And I still need to finish my food. At that. Wait, let me delete this modus operandi here. There we go. I say that was pretty good length. I suppose I will continue on with the rest of day 3, either on my own time or maybe in a different stream, like maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Again, I have like 5 days off from work starting today, so there's that. So until next time, I suppose, like, I'm glad, you know, that everyone who watched this now in the future came by, maybe even like put, you know, texted like in the sounded off in the stream, in the chat rather. Face Day Night Remastered. I get it's long, but you know what? Like, I mean, technically, I already read through the novel, but it's actually good to kind of go through it again. You know, kind of refresh my memory this way. Also, I noticed the thumbnail. Yeah, the thumbnail's great, right? Isn't it great? I love it. Love the thumbnail. Personally, if I do say so myself, I'm proud of it. It's a work of art. So yeah, everybody who stopped by Whether it be Nightly Data, Harry Amling, the Sudi, even though he kind of left already. Parker, Parrot Man 01, and Kairu. Basically anybody who stopped by like at any time. A little Pringles. Thank you for stopping by for this, fairly lengthy stream of Fate Stay Night. And I hope to continue on. I have according to Steam, let's see here. Let me look at my length. Well over, almost 15 hours in total. I still have more reading to do. Later Nightly Data, later everyone else. I suppose this is a good one. And with that, I'd say this is me, Hollow of Dawn, signing out for the time being. Hopefully this infection that I have will just kind of lighten up. So yeah, have a good one, guys. Have a good one, Kitty Vickies. Have a good one, world. And remember that people die when they are killed. Fact of life.